bot. Oh,
Oh, please
right when
don't.
I ask what's
We're
a view
unmuting. We're
bot?
here to bullshit
No.
while we wait for a DM.
Oh no.
Wait, so who wants to
I only
explain what a
just got out
view
of bed.
bot
I
is
can't
to
do
me?
this to me.
Twitch leaves these little AIs to give people free views.
Oh, that's cute.
Hello, everybody. We're
We're
here.
sounding alright on OBS, but for some reason we're sounding more quiet on Twitch, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of heard it. It was
It kind of
weird.
doesn't make a difference. I gotta make the volume louder.
Cicely, why'd you ping something?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was checking some stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. I think that's my Chinese food.
Okay, enjoy your Chinese food. But yes, hello,
I'm
people.
I think that's my Chinese food.
Okay, enjoy your Chinese food. We're currently
okay.
waiting on
The DM because
the
he's going
DM. Well, I guess
Alright.
everybody would know it would be Aaron at this point.
For some reason OBS isn't making as much noise as I want it to. For some reason OBS isn't making as much noise.
If anyone's out there, let us know.
To be fair, it's our first live stream. It's not gonna be. People can talk in the chat.
If anyone's out
whatever.
there, let us know.
To be fair, it's our first live stream. It's not gonna be. People can talk in the chat.
If anyone's out there, let us know.
I just find it very amusing how Aaron pressures us to be here at 8 o'clock and then he doesn't show up. At 8 o'clock.
This is bed, right?
Do you think that God has abandoned us?
No.
No.
Well, that's the only option here, so obviously, yes.
Kai,
I
shut
mean,
up.
I don't think Aaron's God, so.
Oh, tell him that.
I can relocate!
I don't think Aaron's God.
Tell Aaron that he is not God in this scenario.
But Chris, I was saying it a little bit earlier, but I learned something that you'd probably find a little fun, which is, did you know that you can't? I was saying it a little bit earlier, but I learned something that you'd probably find a little fun, which is, did you know that you can't? I was saying it a little bit earlier, but I learned something that you'd probably find a little fun, which is, did you know that you can't? I was saying it a little bit earlier, but I learned something that you. Which is, did you know that you can't? Which is, did you know that you can't? Yeah, it's pretty dumb. In order to actually get out of that scenario, you would have to walk through walls past the NPC and into. That's pretty dumb. In order to actually get out of that scenario, you would have to walk through walls past the NPC and into. That's pretty dumb. In order to actually get out of that scenario, you would have to walk through. I don't.
Oh my god, I hate everything about the question you just said.
I don't.
Oh my god, I hate everything about the question you just said.
Alright.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like light switches, Raph. Like light switches.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys check the Twitch stream
Aaron
on
will
your
be
end
by
so that
in
we
a
can...
minute. So until then, we can stall.
It sounded fine to me.
I'm in it right now, Nafis.
Are we loud enough? Coming out loud enough? We're good?
Oh, hold on, let me don't say anything.
Just
deafen
the Twitch. Just deafen the Discord.
Yeah, you're so smart, Nafis.
Nafis, you're still pretty quiet, but everyone else seems to be okay.
Right.
Like, you're good because I'm talking to you right now. On stream, not so much.
Alright, I'm increasing my volume. How about now?
Yeah, it's coming in all right.
Me. Am I sounding good? I don't want another mishap where I don't speak for an entire 2 hours.
That was a big mood. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then I spent
That's pretty
days
okay.
trying to redub it, and then it didn't save any of the dubbing, so I said screw it, and now it's just on YouTube. Oh yeah, by the way, I put in some extra effort. If if anyone actually exists in this chat, you can scroll down, and I've put the YouTube there. If you click on YouTube, you are taken to the YouTube.
Yeah, I saw. I was gonna give you like Evangelion claps and tell you congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, shameless plug for our YouTube channel, which shows the same exact thing, but
It's
edited.
not. If you miss the
it
live
makes
one,
it
it'll
look
be
good.
on
The
there.
session hasn't even started yet. We're already in the sponsor.
We're sponsored by D&D.
We're sponsored by ourselves. Let's just.
Shameless plug.
Sponsors, please sponsor us.
We haven't started yet.
Do you think if I put this on my
where's our
Tinder, people would
DM?
look at it?
He said he'd
Oh,
be
there's
here.
an
in
echo.
Klonji?
That could be me.
Oh,
Let me plug in my headphones.
It might be me
Oh
because
no, it's me.
Has the echo gotten better?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that was me then.
I just roughly guessed and shouted, yeah.
Yeah? Has the echo gotten better?
Alright, cool. Just
Such a
waiting.
very
Oh
bad
man,
way,
I
Ar.
can see all of, wow, so this is a Warlock Warrior Saint? Whoa.
Give me like.
Can you guys hear me?
Malice.
Yeah.
Broken Godblade.
Loud and clear.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh, loud and clear. That's nice.
Yeah, loud and clear.
You know, and in here I can just toss up images of the other D&D characters. Oh wow, now suddenly DT is on screen. Now she's not. Ooh, spooky. Victor?
I don't see.
Wait, where was I?
I actually did. Oh no, there's DT.
Victor,
Oh,
yeah,
there I
there's a
am.
thing called a stream delay, so that
I forgot about. Sorry, I'm used to. I forget
You're
which
used
streams
to
are high
what?
or low latency.
Same.
Because I have some streams that are. I watch some streams that are like
it's Kai.
a half a second
Look
latency.
at him go.
Look at him go.
This is your character introduction arc, not section 0.
Is today the day that we'll find out everyone's alignment? Does everyone even
No.
have an alignment?
No,
Or
We
are
don't.
we just
no,
playing?
no one gets to share their alignment.
No, I know, but I'm just
No
asking.
one gets to share their tax fraud.
Oh, look at Cicely doing the pose. The pose.
This.
The pose. The 90s pose.
We're just starting. We're just starting strong today.
And if
Wait, no, but
yeah.
seriously,
the
like,
magic card variants with
are
you.
people actually playing with an alignment in mind, or
It's alignments are good to like ground yourself and be like, okay, so if I say I'm like this, then I should act more like this. Stuff like something as a guideline. You don't have to strictly
Yeah,
adhere
they're
to it.
not really for. What's the word? It's not like, well, as this alignment, I would have a problem with this alignment. So if I knew that this character was this alignment, I should not like them.
mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with that.
Alignment
So
is
Okay,
it is-
let me
that
let me
it's just a
rephrase.
different
Let me
perspective.
rephrase
My
by saying the
character in
exact
this
same
situation
question.
would do
Okay.
this.
Let-
So
let-
it's
Are
more about
people-
you than it is about someone else.
Let
I
Gabby
know,
ask her
so
question clearly, because if we speak
That's
over
why
each other, it's
I'm
gonna come out bad.
asking: are people playing their characters with an alignment in mind, or
depends.
are
on
we
the
just
player.
playing?
I
Because
That's
me,
up-
I'm
I guess
personally playing to
answer
play.
that. It's more of if you need it, it's there.
Well, no. Some
Like
people
you should
like
know
to
how
play
your
it with
character
it in
should
mind.
think, but in the event that you
Oh my
don't,
God. No, like I get that, but I'm asking. Okay, let's say
She's-
Raph, specifically your character. Are you playing them with an alignment in mind, or are you just playing your character to play?
Yeah, she's just asking for like our personal
No,
preferences.
that's exactly what I mean. Like
Yeah.
me playing Marco, I know what Marco was going to think
Mm-hmm.
before I even consider alignment. But if for
Okay, so
some
then
reason I
you're-
don't, right? Like if something
Mm-hmm.
comes up where I'm like, I, the player, am conflicted because I want to do this, what would Marco do? In that
Mhm.
point, I go, okay, well, if he's this alignment and he's in this scenario, this is what I think he would do.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's
there's-
only there if it's like in case of emergency, break glass if you don't know how to play your character.
Okay.
Well,
so
that's how you're treating it, and now Gabby's asking each
Yeah,
of us how we're
that's-
treating
that's-
it
that's
in
my
terms of our
philosophy on
character. Oh,
so the
shit.
answer for you would be not until I need it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because honestly, if you really want to improv it anyway, you can make your character basically do whatever you want them to do and rationalize it as something they would do.
Mm. Yeah.
But you need to figure out
Just, I'm
in
gonna put
their
this in the chat room
character
actually.
what makes it true to them.
Gotcha. Hello, my friend.
Like a gotcha game, am I right, boys?
My doggo says hi, by the way.
Hello to the doggo.
Or you know what? Instead of just having the blood price overlay open, let's just we're going to intermission. Camera goblins on break. We'll be right. Ah, fuck this. Wait, why isn't it? Oh yeah, it's stream delay, right?
Yeah, camera goblins don't get overtime.
Camera goblins on break. We'll be right.
I recognize all of these images.
4th edition goblins. Fucking
What
slap.
a strong start.
Hello?
No, that's fine. This is about what I was expecting.
Yep.
These pickles slap.
Do.
No, honest to God, I saw that little "will be right back" and I immediately thought of Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Raph told me.
I know.
That's why I put it. That's why I asked for it to be put there.
The camera goblins are on break. Donuts, coffee, additional.
That
raid.
man never ceases to amaze me.
Isn't he gonna be in something real soon?
Oh man, we got 14 people in here. Lit. Adriana's in here. Cool.
I know that that he's in
Karen.
Disenchantment.
Karen, there's a user here called Karen. Let me see my kids. That slaps. That's so good.
Wait, what about now, Gabby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, we got Skinny Seahorse.
Oh, okay.
We got Skittish. Oh yeah, Skittish dude. Yeah.
So how do you check who's in the stream?
Hey, what?
How do you check who's here?
So if you go to the chat box on the right and you look at the bottom next to the cogwheel, there's that list icon. You click on that, it lists all the moderators and the users. Yada. Skittish dude is Gabby, yeah. So I'm just gonna give her.
Yeah, why aren't I a mod?
You just leave me alone.
Sad boys. No, it's because you didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll wait.
So while waiting for it.
Ooh, can I mod?
Whoa, positivity bot.
Yeah, I give you mod powers, just don't abuse them. I give them to you because you're literally an actor here. Great.
Kicks everyone
An
from
actor?
stream.
An actor.
Karen, let me see my kids.
Oh, Cicely has some deep backstory lore going on.
Can y'all hear me eating?
No.
I can hear the food in your mouth, but I can't hear you eating.
Wait, when you're saying?
I said I can hear the food in your mouth, but I can't actually hear you eating, no.
Like, when I'm talking, you can hear the fact that there's food in my mouth.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
That's fine.
Oh, yes, it's totally okay.
Hey, Kai. Hey, Kai.
Can I help you, potion seller?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Wow. Okay. Would you like? Would you like some food?
No, thank you.
All right, more for me.
Would you like some cell for your dungeon?
Would you like some dragons in your dungeons? Okay, no, that can go out the wrong way. I'm throwing that line away.
I am back.
Man, I
Welcome
would like
back.
a dungeon that is actually physically inside.
Nothing out of the ordinary, to be honest.
So hey, anybody who's watching stream right now live, go ahead, drop some questions in our sidebar chat and let us know you're here.
That I'm
And
not
also-
expecting.
Or
but...
don't.
Also,
You can just
maybe
leave us
not
on
let
in the
us know you're
background like a
here, but,
podcast.
like-
Oh, it's Nataris.
Yeah, that too.
Hi,
It'd be
Nataris.
pretty cool to like answer questions though.
You, I know.
We could do that too. Like at the end of our
Right.
streams or whatever,
I mean, that's probably what we
Like-
do while some people go to bed. The
Yeah.
rest, I can keep the stream going for people who want to like talk Q&A. Just don't give major, backstory spoiler stuff like I don't know, selling your soul or something. I wouldn't know anything about
No
that.
one's probably gonna.
Yeah,
I haven't sold myself once today.
Raph,
Yeah,
your friends
Nataris
say
I
hi.
recognize. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. I met them earlier today in someone's stream. We were talking about Epic Battle Fantasy V.
congratulations.
Or
Hello.
We were talking about Epic Battle Fantasy V. Hello, Jay Nightlord.
Nectaris and Jay
Oh,
Nightlord.
it's Jackie. I think. And then
Hey,
there's
Adri
Adrian.
Wonderland.
Hello.
Sorry. Adri L. Wonderland. Can't forget the L.
It's been 10 minutes. How much longer are we expected to stall before he shuts up?
What do you mean stalling?
We're just gonna start the session ourselves.
All right.
All right, guys.
Totally on the
Ready?
stealthy app.
We
Listen,
pull up to the office.
guys, I have a D20 in real life. It'll decide our fate right now.
I mean,
I've never rolled a d20 in real life.
I doubt that.
I rolled a 2. I never rolled a nat 20 before. That shows how well tonight's gonna.
Welcome to the office. You rolled a 2. You're now like encased in Jello.
I feel like I feel like Dwight rolls a 2 every time he walks into the office and a prank is going on.
Let's ask our wild magic wizard what exactly happens when we roll our wild magic.
By the way, do we sound all right? Everything good? You know.
Most likely.
I'm asking the chat too because I mean I know they can do stuff on their end like messing with sound mixer and Twitch volume, but
so apparently our DM is gifted a lovely bouquet of flowers from a secret admirer.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
How do you know this?
Because you use games
magic,
on
wild magic said so.
Okay. Darn.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, it depends on the flowers.
Yeah, if anyone listening.
Hydrangeas.
Y'all ever just bite into meat and you're like, this isn't the type of meat that I was expecting to eat? Like, for instance, like you were told that you're given beef and you bite into it and it tastes like goat or something.
Thanks, Jackie. Thanks.
The secret behind having the pizza so low in session 0 is because he wasn't talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, there was a lot of background noise and I didn't know how to apply mic filters on OBS yet, and then I ended up just making my volume really low.
We should be good now, though.
Yeah,
gotta wait for that.
Come and go.
Just now we have
a
our
crash
delay.
course on video editing and junk in OBS.
Speaking of coming and going, where's Aaron?
I can't wait to be monetized on YouTube.
Or not, because we're not advertiser friendly.
I can't wait to be demonetized.
You need AdSense to do that.
I can't wait.
That's it. That's the end of the thought.
That's it. I can't wait.
I'm the only one who knows how YouTube ad revenue works.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
wait. Where's our god?
That's for later, guys. Sit down.
Right.
We'll talk about YouTube ad revenue later.
Oh man, I can't wait to make the 10 cents.
I want to ask, Nightaurus, is that anyone we should recognize?
That's one of Raph's friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I know Nightaurus from another stream.
Or we can just let our viewers be viewers and not call them by their government names.
Yeah, because that's also true. You know, like
I mean, right now,
the reason we're doing it is because we're just as excited to see anybody show up here. So thank you very much for even showing up for a second.
Agreed.
Whenever I see people walk into OWB events that aren't game night,
shout out to the one person in the chat that's name's Karen. Let me see my kids.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either, but that is a powerful name.
Their icon is Ron Swanson too. They're top tier.
Oh my god, I love this.
You know that thing where you're not sure if a person's a Twitch bot or not?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Skinny Seahorse? Because I'm here for it.
I'm just saying something without any specific person in mind. Just let me have this.
Yo, Virgo pros.
I honestly have zero idea who that is.
Are you sensitive because you're a Virgo? Because I saw that in Billy Madison. No, not Billy Madison. The Water Boy.
Waterboy, okay.
There's going to be a delay when we talk. Chat won't immediately respond.
Which one's right?
Yeah.
Adam
Sandler
I know. Should stop making movies.
No, he should not. Adam Sandler is an absolute bean. He needs to be protected.
Adam Sandler's Christmas movie is a masterpiece.
From all the women who love him in every single one of his movies?
Listen, Adam Sandler doesn't make movies. He literally just records his vacations with his friends.
I mean, that is what he used to do.
I hate it.
Like, have you ever seen Rob Schneider in a movie that doesn't have anything to do with Adam Sandler?
Yes, I've seen 2 of them, in fact.
You know what?
Is one of them, like, Big or something like that? Because I'm pretty sure...
Deuce Bigelow and its sequel.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Adam Sandler has something to do with Rob Schneider's movie.
Of course, because
Adam Sandler is not in
Rob Schneider gets paid. If you saw his, did you see his comedy special on Netflix, the new one?
Oh, Adam Sandler's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is he still doing stand-up?
No, that's his last thing of stand-up, probably. Like the
Well,
entire show is
welcome to the
basically a love
pre-session
letter
podcast,
to shows
everybody.
and going, thanks for allowing me to do this for as long as I have.
I can put art up right now if people want to look at anyone's characters real quick. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, someone. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, someone
We're good.
call for a
Ignore
sec.
that. I clicked the wrong chat.
Okay.
Good job.
Powerful.
Does anyone want to
Shush.
look at any art, any requests? I'm gonna give a few moments for chat to.
You could
read
just
that.
show them all the art, frankly.
Only SFW art.
There's no.
I don't like that you had to make this.
art of our characters.
I'm just
That
gonna.
sigh.
stop. Can we show them the piece
I
we got
forget
today
that
of
their art
me,
resolutions
Kai?
are super big normally.
Oh yes.
Big
Oh,
lady.
dear God.
That's a big boy.
Bring back the big lady.
Ari, that's Ari right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put 'em up there.
6'1" Ari.
You could just replace one of the goblins with Ari if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you know what? Dimple Duke down
Yeah,
here.
no. Replace one of the goblins with Ollie. He's mook enough to be a goblin.
Can't believe you said that.
Oh yes, the two
crying.
goblins.
Yeah.
You know what? For
crazy.
size comparison, we're gonna get Kai in here.
I swear. I swear.
And before Ari's in an act, just a
It's a
stage
big
hand.
image file.
Yeah.
Don't look
I'm
at me.
actually
we're
not
having-
sure how big the image file for Marco is.
There we go.
Oh,
Accurate
No,
representation.
do you
wait a
know
minute.
Bryn?
That's not how this. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Accurate
I
size
hate
representation.
this. I hate it.
oh, thank Christ.
Hello.
Hello.
Expecting
Is
us.
that our DM?
Yes.
Yes.
Whose
Oh,
dog
he
is
still
that?
has the wrong name.
It's mine. Give us one.
DT, please move your.
Yes.
All right, Aaron, change your
People
name so
are
people know
Oh,
who you
yeah.
are.
Yes, I'm on it.
Insert menacing here is a perfectly fine DM name. What are you talking
That's
about?
fair.
You're right.
No, it's the fact that it overlaps on stream.
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
All it does is rap.
All right, cool. There he is. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting the moment our DM puts on his DM pants.
All right. How's
Which might
my
take a
level?
seconds.
You're
we
sounding
apologize
fine.
for
Everyone's
the
volume
delay.
is fine for me
We
right
will
now.
be starting
Chat will
soon.
let me know if
Don't
there's any
you
For a
issues.
hot second.
Do you want to
Till
do you want to do the thing test where you have everyone to speak?
I've already tested it.
Gaming.
Yeah, we've been
Heart,
talking
heart.
for a
My
bit.
God.
If Aaron, put the star by your name so you're at the top of the cast list because you're kind of
Oh,
Heart,
important.
hearts all around.
All right. So if anyone, I didn't get a chance to miss Aaron's volume yet. If there's any issues there, chat will let me know. I trust them. They're good people. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they seem to be good folks.
Let me know if the map's hard to see or anything, but yeah. Aaron, could you bring the image of the map down so I can center HEMA on it without hitting the top of the Roll20 page?
Sure.
I love the ratio of the mouse to the map. Like the mouse pointer, the cursor looks so huge in comparison.
It gives the character, you know? Oh, send it, when you send the word HEMA or send it the map itself?
I'll just bring the map more down because I have to center it on the camera.
Oh, I can bring the word HEMA down. I can
Oh
see
yeah, that works. Could you bring it down like right above like where it's?
How's that?
Yeah, that works. I'll just bring it up a little bit. Yeah, here's a little beginning town area for you guys.
HEMA.
Alright. So, everyone here?
I think so.
We've been waiting for you.
Hopefully.
Oh, good. Wonderful. This is so important. So, first, what did we do last session?
Okay, do we want to go in appearance order for this?
Yeah, we can go in order. Ari, what did you do last session? I went down the Discord list.
Oh, we'll go with that order? Okay.
Yeah. Ari, what did you do last session?
Well, I took my drunk friend home, kinda. Got into a bit of a spat with Kai, and I hit a druggie so hard that he passed out.
Alright. Cicely, what did you do last session?
I let a guy off with a warning. I was reminded of a kid's name. And there was drug dealing going on. Because of course nothing can be simple.
TT, what did you do last session?
All right, so last session, I wanted to buy a kimono from Sakura, but like I thought I was gonna be bartering, I guess. And then Kai stepped in without a wallet. So I just basically didn't get to buy my kimono. And then someone slipped drugs into Kai's pocket, which he wouldn't sell me for less than 100 gold, like, coins. And then we went to a church, kind of, sort of like a church, but not really. And then they were all like, oh, hey, leave the drugs here. And we're like, okay. And then this guy who had the drugs in his body, and then he turned into more drugs. So it's just a drug-fueled romp around, I guess.
The cycle feeds into itself. We solved economics.
Kai, what do you do last session?
It honestly sounds like
I'm
I've
in
been
a baseball night now.
All right, go on, Kai. Give your amazing story.
It truly sounds like I've just been attacked all last session, according to what everyone else has been saying. But that's fine, because they don't know the reality of what actually happened, which is I went to the market to find some people to help make a name for themselves. We ran into some druggie who tried to make me a druggie. But see, I'm too good for that, and I do drugs recreationally. We went to a church spot, whatever, right, to figure out these drugs and everything. And I hit a dude so hard, he started bleeding dust, and it made me feel phenomenal.
Just to confirm, when you said that you do drugs recreationally, does that mean that you do drugs while you do parkour?
I'm sorry, Cicely. How are you today?
All right, so Marco, what's your
what did
take
you
on
do
this?
last session?
Well, I was minding my own business, probably walking back up home to Mir on the Platinum Path, when I noticed a really large half-orc messing with some people who he probably shouldn't be messing with, so I convinced him to go on his way home. We met together with Kai and Cicely and Ari and DT and Sakura, when I happened to stumble upon an old friend, Victor. Then, as Kai got bumped into by some bald man with some very dubious wares, we tried to make sure that powder drug didn't fall into the wrong hands. We're now currently negotiating with the government to figure out what's going to happen to this powder and where it came from to begin with.
Okay. Sakura, what did you do last session?
I feel like everyone's covered the rough, just the story. Find drug, go to temple, defeat drug man, get drug, talk to government. So I'm going to give Sakura's take on the whole mess. I was just selling clothes on a rainy day. People obstructed my business, and now I'm being dragged along to what seems to be a quest of some sort, when all I wanted to do was to make and sell clothes. I am very confused.
And Victor, what did you do last session?
After continuing on my path, getting necessary supplies, in the best way of putting it, I ran into an old acquaintance, Marco, and a local group of degenerates, question mark?
Wow.
You don't
At least one other one of them seems right as of now.
Wow.
You talking about me, right? I'm the one that's all right.
All right, I think that's everyone.
I'm just a bit offended that I invited you all to dinner and you're treating me like this.
Oh yeah, and I got blackmailed to dinner.
Speaking of dinner, is your mother cooking or is it?
I said my mom is cooking. What's wrong with Mike? You don't even know me. All right, whatever. Okay.
And back to the present we go.
So, Aaron, to be clear, I asked previously.
Last session.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I asked about seeing Sedgwick before we went to go see the lieutenant governor, but I don't know where the story's going.
I mean, you guys. So, on our last session, our 7 disparate adventurers met in the, which is a small tip of the Palladian Empire. There, they attempted to haggle for clothes. Some of them attempted to walk drunken friends home, and ultimately they ended up making a show of themselves, arguing rather loudly in the marketplace. Until a nondescript kind of mysterious bald man in black leather slipped a vial of red dust into one of their pockets. And upon confronting him, they discovered that this dust has arcane properties, able to turn him into a hulking beast, and after his subsequent defeat, able to make him spontaneously combust. After the fight, they were approached by the Lieutenant Governor, Cassia Rhine, and summoned for a meeting with her personally. So, party. Right now, it's about 5 in the afternoon, evening. The sun is setting at this point. What would you like to do?
I think we should go straight there.
Alright, fine. We'll deal with things one at a time.
Wait, did you not want to do something?
I can see my boss after the fact. If she
Sakura
truly
wanted
owes something to
to-
the Lieutenant Governor, I should see it out. Come on, and then Sakura
I'm happy
needs
to see this
walk
through to
and
the
lead way
end.
there.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
We'll pass by the marketplace afterwards then.
Okay. So you guys find your way over towards the west side of the city, into a rather stark, bare, stone gray building that has chiseled along the top archway governor's office. Cicely and Kai, you two would have been here a few times before, and Cicely more. This is what passes for a central government building in the city. It's rather sparse, honestly. You can recall maybe about 2 or 3 clerks, and the lieutenant governor herself. Most people that come in and out have minor complaints. Farmers complaining about need help with their crops, or tax collectors, with very few urgent matters running through this building. And as you step your way inside, you see what is a basic kind of like lobby office area. There's a counter in front of you guys with a half-elven man sitting behind it. And then on the far wall behind the counter, where there's some kind of almost decoration, like there's some plants, but they've kind of wilted and browned and died. Some of the windows are kind of mildewed and not really cleaned. At the far end of this office is the door to Lieutenant Governor Rhine. And as you step forward, the half-elf looks up to you and goes, hello there. How can I help you today?
Who's at the front of the pecking order right? I mean, who's at the front of the line right now? Or the
You said you were going first, so you said you were walking first, so I believe it's you.
I'm gonna take a step back and then tap Cicely on the shoulder to go forward because she's technically of higher rank than I am.
Hello, we're here to see the Lieutenant Governor. She asked us to meet her here around this time.
Oh, you are the, names, please? I know you, Cicely. Martin, by the way. We have limited interaction. I'm usually stuck behind a desk. But you, I have never seen you people. What are your names?
You can just tell her that Kai is here because she's looking for me specifically.
Okay, Kai? Kai? He needs everyone's names.
Fair enough.
We're not a restaurant. Kind of need everyone.
Yeah. The rest of you can introduce yourselves.
Hi. I'm gonna I'm gonna just do like a wave. Just one of those waves. I'm DT. I'm a really great merchant.
I just need a name. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm DT. How you doing? Mark, what's it?
My name's Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
Martin, gotcha. Nice name, I like it.
Thank you. My mom picked it? Oh, that's awkward. That's weird.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Moving on, someone else. I don't
She
do
did a
it.
good job.
Call me
She did a
Marco.
good job.
You can only call me Marco.
Okay, Marco. He kind of writes your names down, writes again.
the name Sakura, but if the dialect is too much, then just Cherry is fine.
I can manage this, Sakura.
Well, I'm gonna stroke my chin hair. Hi, my name's Ari. Pleasant to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
Basically, we'll elbow Vic. Yeah?
Victor, a pleasure.
hi. I'll walk and kind of pulls like a little like in the counter and kind of it swings out.
Alright, thank you.
And he leads you to door where the door to Vine's office is, and kind of swings it open, and you see Vine behind a desk, kind of scrawling away at some papers, looking down, and she looks up at you guys and goes, "Oh, you're here. Good. I don't think we've been formally introduced. My name is Cassia Vine. And you, my fine citizens, I guess, are our way out of this city."
Ow.
Interesting.
Excuse me?
Go
Marco
on.
takes a quick glance at his passport before not mentioning anything.
I'm going to be frank here. This place is terrible. We get rain 10 out of 12 months and freezing snow. What farms we have are not producing, barely producing anything. There's nothing to do here. The marketplace, I mean, your clothes are nice, but it's not going to support a village. I'm gonna put that out there. This place is on its way to dying.
Well, Frank, what do you want us to do about it? Like, how can we help you?
Sorry, do
That's
you
what I
mind
like.
repeating the lieutenant governor's name again so I can make a note of it?
Cassia,
Cassia. Yeah.
Cassia, Vine, Ryne.
Okay, Cassio. Thank you.
Well, it's nice that you asked me. How much do you know about politics? Not anything about who's elected or anything. Just what happens after you take an area over.
Well,
In truth, not too much.
yeah. Personally, not too much. I just know that it kind of sucks. 'Cause there's a lot to do once that happens.
Yes, there is. And as she stands up from behind the desk, kind of scoots around, you can now see her. She's about 5'10", and she has two goat horns that kind of curl forward on top of her head. Probably of tiefling heritage, even though she has like human skin color, like light skin. She has blonde hair and glasses. There's a big power vacuum when you take something over. And so, the Empire of Pradia routinely elects military people, lieutenants, captains, etc., to make transitional governments. I am the transitional governor of a bunch of villages on the ass end of nowhere that no one wants anything to do with.
Here, here.
Furthermore, these villages are having problems. I'm gonna level with you. I don't want to be stuck here for the rest of my life, and I don't think you guys want to be either.
Yeah.
And she kind of looks around, like,
Let's get to the point first.
yeah, well, the way I see this is, and she kind of holds her hand back to the wall behind her where there's a map of just Pradia. The region we're in, it's never going to be super profitable. But we can get it stable enough to transfer to a local, well, to transfer to a baron to rule over it. Once that happens, you can leave. Till then, I'll be frank, we're kind of stuck here.
What do you mean we're stuck here? Can't we leave on our own?
Well, I mean, you can leave, but I mean, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
Anywhere but here. That's sort of the implication of leaving.
Yeah,
Well,
Frank, there's like a whole world.
Let's get down to brass tacks. What exactly do you want us to do as we?
I need your help in stabilizing the area. Nothing overt. Just go about some other towns and solve some problems.
Yeah,
nothing better to do.
What's in
the
it for us?
recognition would be good. Well, recognition, obviously.
She kind of yells, "Yeah, recognition. I'll pay you, obviously." And
So like a odd jobs type thing, like go over here, fix that guy's cabbage cart, run over here, get a kitten down from a tree type thing.
It's something a little bit more advanced. Clearly you can handle yourselves in a fight. I just need to check in on some neighboring villages. They have problems. I need them solved.
It is to beat people up.
If the problem calls for it.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
there's
not so
always
loud.
negotiation, bartering,
Yes,
that
thank
type
you.
of stuff.
Yes, thank you.
Kai
Alright,
diplomacy
Shooting
first.
people in the leg,
Now-
shooting people in the toe, shooting people in the eye.
Yes, exactly. What? No. Listen,
No, stop.
even if the money, the recognition doesn't do it for you, the chance to do some good, these villages are actually suffering.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, I'm gonna level with you.
Yeah,
I'm here for the money.
I can provide that.
Yeah. So, no, I have a question.
All right, go ahead. I'll speak last. Everyone get their words out.
No, I was wondering if there were any places where we could coalesce some wanted posters. Just streamline this little endeavor of yours.
She goes into the drawer, in the drawer of her desk, and pulls out a 5x5 box, and she puts it on top of her desk and opens it up, and you see just papers inside, letters to her. From where you're staying, I assume you're kind of in front of a desk, right? There, general calls for aid.
That's the box of issues?
That's the issue box.
Oh boy, after that I'm gonna need a box of tissues. That's for me. Don't laugh at that.
I wasn't planning on it.
Marco, I'm sorry, that was bad. That wasn't great.
It was for me.
I could tell because none of us are laughing.
Marco, I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Saka, you had something to ask?
Before everyone else. I mean, after everyone else goes. Anyone else? Any questions? Any of all that?
Quite frankly, for a town that means nothing, does nothing, all the way out here, it's not a lot of military capital support. It's not a lot of support at all. So this is a very important personal favor. You are, unfortunately, I think, my last hope.
Now, let me.
Get at least leave here. I don't.
Before I go into my whole point here, I need you to make something clear to me. I understand everyone else here because they all clearly have some sort of combat experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an artisan. I make and produce and sell my goods. And as you can see, and I pull my sword out with not a drop of blood on it, this sword is clearly just for show. So, first off, tell me your reasoning as to including me within this group.
She looks at you and goes, well, first, I can see the holy symbol, Paladin.
What?
I can see the holy symbol.
Aaron, as a player, let me ask this.
Yeah.
Does my holy symbol radiate, celestial energy?
No, it does not.
As a player.
I can't even see that. Okay, I'm not. Alright, continue. Actually, Gabby, you have a question?
Yeah, as a player, how does that make me feel? Well,
Gabby,
how does
first off,
it doesn't make you feel anything.
Gabby,
Okay.
first off, I'm also a tiefling, and secondly, tieflings aren't inherently devilish and afraid of anything holy. They're just you can just consider them an off-branch evolution of humans that made some sort of pact with the devil. And
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just wondering how that would make me feel
You'll.
because of stuff.
Oh yeah, right. Right. That makes sense.
And secondly, if we go through the pile of ashes that guy was, if there's any lingering holy magics on it, something divine possibly. You were there. I could put two and two together.
Well, listen, even if your assumption here is right, and I am a so-called paladin, I don't even know. I just swing the sword.
You just swing the sword.
Listen, I need some sort of reparation, I'd say, or I want a higher pay grade than everyone else here. And I have Sakura quickly turns to the rest of with his hands up. I have reasoning behind this. One, we're a newly formed group. I don't know these people, and a few of them have obstructed my business, and I just genuinely don't like them given certain annoyances. And that's a personal thing that we'll score off. One thing I want to make clear, though, and I point to Ari, if we're going to go around helping this area, you're going to temper your blade. Because there was no reason to hit those kids back there. I mean, rough teen, whatever their age was, they didn't do anything wrong yet. So you're going to temper your blade. If I catch you acting like that again, then this whole thing is off. Secondly, I'm an artisan. I can make my money and leave this town on my own through my own business and my own production. I need something to justify the extra amount of time and effort and possible risk of my life into this. And I understand Ima's being built, and there might not be enough in the budget. I need some form of compensation, whether that comes in a letter of recommendation that I get, or some other recognition that I get in addition to this, or the ability to expand
persuasion check.
Or Aaron, rather, instead of chancing my nat 1, we can have good RP and persuade. All right, I'll roll.
Sakura, I have a question for you.
First off, let me roll the persuasion.
You have advantage on this because you are her last hope, and she's making that abundantly clear. 25.
Okay.
I have some guild contacts. I may be able to. What do you need this letter for?
Any advantage I can get in making my mark on the world is all I need.
Done. I have some. I can call some favors in.
Alright, that's all I need.
And as a show of good faith, consider your first month of dues paid.
Thank you. I'm assuming this won't take out of the payment for these missions.
No.
All right, I think that's a done deal.
Satisfied.
Yeah.
I need to head
You
back.
just want us to work through the issue box, or
Actually,
You
I
have
have something.
anything?
I have something that just arrived.
oh, don't tell me it's those drugs.
The drugs?
Oh no, we're starting this again.
She goes into the issue box and pulls out a sealed envelope. And she opens it, and she holds the paper in front of her and reads, "To the east, there is a town named Nawaza. Nawaza was a traditional fishing village, but recently has come under nightly siege by mysterious, invisible denizens. Residents complain of the town being in ruins about once every month. Destroyed pottery, stolen food, ruined houses. No one's been seriously hurt. Few cuts and scrapes, and it's only kind of confined to the village itself. But given its role as a fishing village and a possible supplier of food for the area, I think this would be a good place to start if we're going to fix this region.
My apologies. You said visible assailant?
Invisible.
Any
Once.
leads on origins, fiend,
All
undead?
the letter tells me is they go to sleep at night, and this about every month they wake up, the town is destroyed.
Is there some kind of pattern as to where it starts, like the beginning or the end of the month, or?
It's always it's near the end, apparently.
All right.
Nocturnal at the end of the
So-
month.
All I got.
How
Well-
long does that give us to get there? For?
I'm assuming we get a carriage.
Yes. Give me about a day. But whenever you're gonna leave, just let me know. Try to make it after dawn tomorrow. After dawn, not 6 in the morning, but give me some time.
Okay.
I'll have something prepared for you.
So
Okay.
we're coming back here next dawn.
Anytime after dawn tomorrow,
After
or the
dawn.
day after that.
Okay.
Really up to you.
I think some of us have some loose ends we need to clear up.
Though,
Anyways.
if this letter is to be believed, that Nawaza will be stricken again within the next 3 days. So,
I'll start making the necessary preparations for my leave.
Yes, make it snappy.
Alright.
Yeah.
If there are no more questions, you're dismissed.
Good.
Alright. Thank you.
All right.
Here's your curt head
I'm gonna
nod.
wait for everybody to leave before I say one last thing to Katia.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everyone's heading out except you, Marco.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
DT's
It's just,
specifically gonna follow Kai.
Yeah. So he's just gonna say, I'm not sure if you know who I am or who my family is, but you didn't see me here, and I haven't been around this area in months.
They don't tell me anything here.
Good. And then he just walks out.
Okay.
All right, Sakura, while you go and talk to your boss about whatever it is that you want to talk about, does everyone else want to come for dinner and we can talk about our adventures and how we're going to beat up these invisible people? Because it's going to be really cool. And I think a lot of people are going to love us.
Sure, Kai. I'd love to meet your mom.
Don't say it like that. Thank you.
You know
Yeah,
I'm joking.
I haven't been around a mom in some time.
You
There are
guys
rare
are very
species of
depressing.
Upon hearing DT say that she hasn't been around a mom in a long time, one tear goes down Cherry's side as he walks off to Sedgwick.
You forced my hand, so I might as well come for your dinner.
Do you guys need to be adopted?
No, I'm
Cherry's already
good.
walked off. I don't want to deal with this.
I'm just here for a good home cooked meal. I haven't had one of those in years. More like months. I'm being hyperbolic.
Kai's going to start walking home.
Wait, Marco's following.
If you don't mind me asking, what's for dinner?
I don't know. I kind of just go home and mom has whatever. I'm a college student. What do I know?
I will
Okay,
go
I'm
with
coming.
Cherry, and
Do you mind?
then
It's just
I am actually going.
boring market work and stuff
It's
like
fine. It's
Alright.
fine. And then I am actually going to go see if I can find anything in. Actually, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a local library in Hema?
that. We're a rundown medieval village.
No, there's
I know it.
a bookstore where you can find. This is a store where you can find odds and ends, and books happen to be in it, but there's not a library.
But I guess we'll either all meet at Kai's place or meet here tomorrow morning.
Yeah. If I'm gonna
I'll
go
meet you
see
all in
if
front of the
I
lieutenant
can-
government's office.
All right.
After I help out Cherry, I will go see if I can find out any more information based on what the Lieutenant Governor told us about those creatures.
All right.
All right, so we're splitting the party.
After we're out of earshot distance, I talk to Cicely. So you're just using me as an excuse to not go to Kai's house, right?
Yes.
All right,
I
cool.
apologize, but-
No, don't. I'm glad to see we're on the same page. Come on.
All right, so party going to Kai's house.
I want to hear how dumb this dinner is going to sound.
So Kai, as you lead the party to your house, give me a perception check. 13.
13.
As you walk, as you turn the corner and walk up the block to your house, you see a note on the door.
I'll pick it up and read it. What does it say?
It's a very quick note. It says, "Had to go, urgent business in capital. Love, Mom."
Mom is always doing this when I have
An arrow at the
guests.
bottom of the page.
Oh, okay.
It kind of like points to the opposite side.
I flip it over.
There's jerky drying on the tanning rack outside. On the rack.
Oh, do you guys want jerky?
Is Kai reading this out loud?
No, I'm not.
Marco's looking over his
swear
shoulder.
You guys want jerky, though.
Jerky
Is
for
that-
dinner
is
sounds
that-
about a college student's diet.
Is the jerky supposed to be like our snack while we play video games and your mom's gonna like
For
call
someone who hasn't had a mom in a long time, you are very passive aggressive. I'm gonna need you to curb it. Okay.
That was a genuine question.
So what are you doing?
Thank you for inviting us to your house, Kai.
Thank you, Ari.
Yes.
I'm gonna invite people in and go to the back end.
I'd love to have some of your jerky.
I'm super down for jerky.
As
I'm okay with jerky too. I was just wondering.
As you guys, so you open the door for them?
Yes.
Okay. You guys make your way into Kai's house, and it's comparatively to the rest of Hema. This is actually a decent house. Most of Hema seems to be kind of haphazardly constructed, like shack, and what passes for a shelter. It's stable enough, but this house seems to be like actually constructed. There's decent architecture to it. Some decorations being drawn pictures of the family, kind of hand drawn pottery, ranging from like marble to clay to even like a fine like jade sculpture of a dragon. This is easily the nicest building you've been in this town. It even has a second floor to it.
I'm just gonna take them to the back.
Outside to the back or to the kitchen in the back?
Oh, like wherever the jerky is.
Okay.
Actually, no. Like, there's a seating area, and then there's the jerky.
Yeah. The seating would be.
I'm gonna take them to the. I'm gonna take.
know that the racks where you would drive would be like off the kitchen. Like if you're walking straight to the kitchen, it'd be like a right.
Okay, no. I'm gonna sit them down, and I'm gonna be a good host. Okay. You guys sit here. I'm gonna go get the food. Don't touch anything outside of this room, and then I sort of scurry off.
I guess I'll take a seat then.
Hey,
Marco also sits down.
I have a question for you guys.
That being,
Do you think I hit that kid too hard?
quite honestly, you did what you had to do. It's fine.
I mean, you hit a kid, but
No, I mean I hit him with the, you know.
I mean, hitting
The-
a
the
kid
blunt
isn't.
end.
That's not necessarily the worst thing you could have done.
Yeah.
hey, Aaron,
Yes.
should I roll perception to see if Chris is if Kai is in earshot?
You don't really need to. You can see him. At this point, like,
what-
he's physically gotten the jerky. It looks to be like beef. It's really hard to tell though. It's got like a deep brown, almost like caramel color to its outside. And he's returning with it. He's coming back. And even like the rack, it's not very far away. It's a narrow, like
Alright.
off hallway.
When he gets into earshot, I just want to be like, damn, we missed our opportunity to read his house.
Kai, you walk back into Marco saying that.
Oh wow, that's really funny. Everything that's worth stealing is hidden and or locked up. You think we're dumb? Do you see where we live? You see this nice house and you think we're just gonna leave stuff out? Like, yo, okay, you guys, listen, I know you're not from here, but neither are we. So calm down and let's have some jerky and talk about all the great adventures we're gonna have.
Oh
Fair enough.
well. Since you're not from here, where are you from, Kai?
The capital.
And what's the capital?
The capital of Pradia?
Yeah, what's that called?
Oh, I believe it's Panaday, but I can.
That it would be Panaday.
Panaday's where I'm from. What's up? What is that?
Panaday. Okay, all right.
The capital.
The capital.
Just to check, how do we spell Panaday?
Pona space D.
I'll type it into the Roll20 chat for the viewers to see if we can do that. Or Aaron can do it, and I can do it together.
Technically, we can. Okay.
I love redundancy.
We're all in this together.
So yeah, I am now handing out the jerky.
All right.
Ooh, meta
How
question.
good is this jerky?
Man, you had.
Thank you for the hospitality. As I take a bite into the jerky.
Do you guys need water or anything? Do you guys need water, drinks, anything like that?
I'll take some more jerky because I just finished this strip.
I'm gonna put 3 more strips on his plate.
Thank
I'll
you
take some
very
water.
much.
I say as I take a piece of jerky.
I'll go fetch DT some water.
Okay.
You know, I
You
used
know
to
you have a
grow up.
well. You have a well side of like drinkable, clean water.
All right, can any of us pick locks?
I mean,
I can make an attempt.
But yeah, no. Where's everybody else from?
Oh, I'm from up north. You know,
How far north?
pretty north. North of
Not
Pradia.
norther than me, I expect.
Oh, how north are you?
I'm the northest there is.
Like outside Pradia north, or
No, like near north.
okay, you lost me. Where are you from?
I'm from Mir.
Ah. Is it nice there?
I mean, it's dry and sandy, but it's kind of nice depending on
Is
where
it a
you are.
beach?
No, it's the desert. You yes.
Ari, I think the question you're looking for is, how's the weather?
DT, don't you dare.
And I return with DT's water. Here you go. Does anyone else need anything, or can we start actually
Yeah, no, Papa Squat,
know each
guy.
other?
My apologies, sir. Do you have a bathroom of some kind anywhere that I can go to just for a quick moment?
I kind of just point to where the bathroom is without even breaking eye contact.
Thank you. I'm gonna go into the bathroom and shut the door. And
Oh,
is there a lock on this door?
Yes.
I am going to lock the door and reach
DT's?
into my supplies,
DT's
and I'm going to pull out a vial of blood and chug down the whole thing.
He just described it like that.
Oh boy. DT's just gonna shout, remember not to touch anything.
As you hear the door slamming of the lock.
He must have been holding that for a while.
Yeah, no, he does that.
Kai,
But yes, you wanted to say
Yes.
something.
Yes, Ari.
you said that we would go on adventures, yeah?
That is correct.
Huh. Like where? I kind of want to get a layout for what you're playing.
Okay. I think you're asking me the wrong question, but I will give you the answer that you're looking for. And I sort of motion to Pax, and I go, you see this little birdie right here?
As
This
the
guy.
little red bird puts off his shoulder.
This guy, he's been my friend since as long as I can remember. And you may think, oh, he must have been like 5. No. I've been with him since birth.
Your
I
mother.
don't really know why. I don't know. My mother just said that I was chosen or something. I don't know. It sounded like some weird thing that you just tell your children so they get off your backs. It's cool though. But he's been with me for as long as I can remember, and his name is Pax. Now, I don't know about you guys, but animals normally don't talk. But Pax talks to me, and this sounds really weird. Okay, I know it sounds really weird, but I think that I have some sort of like disposition for greatness because, I have a lifelong companion, which most people don't have. And I want to pursue that. I want to get better. I want to better myself. I want to get myself out there. And then one day, when you all have children, I want you to tell them stories about me. So those are the types of adventures we're going to go on, and those are the places we're going to go.
You're right.
At this point, I'm going to exit. At this point, I'm going to exit the bathroom and retake my seat while saying, "That sounds absolutely ridiculous."
I kind of agree, but I'm down for it.
Well, I've just got to say about that bird, that's really cute that you guys have been together for so long. And I'm going to kind of just like move my cloak a little bit to show my right arm. You see this little guy, this little tattoo here I've got on my arm? I've had this since forever too.
That sounds like child abuse.
Well, listen, I don't know. My mom, I don't remember any pain getting it. I don't remember specifically how I got it. I just remember my mom and my dad being like, "Oh, hey, it's a gift. Yay." And I was like, "Oh, this is great." And I mean, it hasn't, it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Pax, do you have anything to say about this?
No.
To them? Can you talk to them?
Ooh, wait, did Pax say that he liked my tattoo?
He didn't say that.
That's so special.
Oh my god, she wants to fuck the bird.
No! Oh my god.
Pax kind of hops away a little bit on the table.
Oh my god.
Okay, Pax, I know this is funny for you, and you think that it's hilarious when people think that I'm crazy because you don't want to talk in front of them. But can we just not do this right now? We might be with these people for a while.
And it kind of flies out the window.
Okay.
Classic
right.
bird.
Pax can be that way. He's a joker. Don't worry about him. Anywho.
While you guys quietly, continue conversation eating your jerky, we will cut to Cicely and Sokka, who are heading towards Sedgwick in the market.
Yes, Sedgwick's office in the market. Also, Aaron, where would my lodgings be? Because I don't live in Hema, so would I be in the inn, or does Sedgwick have some lodging for merchants?
You would be staying in a place, actually, you would be staying in an inn. Not like a, I guess more akin to like an actual inn, where it's just a building where people stay in for extended period of time. It is called Sable Home.
Sable Home? I'll make a note of that. Okay, so thanks for walking me all this way. Just you didn't have to, but yeah.
It's no issue. It sounds like we'll be in the same group for quite some time.
All right. Well, you're
And
more than
you
welcome
seem
to
like
stay
one of the
for dinner.
few sane ones of our group.
I don't know what the stuff we're gonna have to deal with. Invisible monsters from the sounds of it. I don't think Sandy's really gonna help us out there. Anyways, I'm at the door, right, to Cedric's office.
Yes.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Oh, come in.
So open the door a little shyly. Hey, Cedric.
Hey. Hi. I have your paperwork here. It's done. I'll send it to the office tomorrow.
Cool. So I'm assuming the lieutenant governor hasn't contacted you yet. So you know how you told me to spend my day, relaxing, take a break.
Yeah.
I helped solve a crime in Hema, and now I'm being recruited in some kind of group to handle other problems in other villages. The lieutenant said something about this being the fact that you owed him a favor, so I guess that's all taken care of now. I don't know. I just came to let you know because I won't be in town for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Look, it's nothing like blackmailing thing. You have to know. Me and Ryan go back. She's helped me a few times. It's fine.
Okay. I guess if you're okay with it.
As long as your dues are paid, I'll
Uh,
watch out for you.
yeah. She said that my dues are paid for the first month because of all this work. Also, you have all of my products I made so far, some regular clothes and like the very like the 2 fine clothes dresses.
They'll be in the lockbox. Don't worry about that.
Aaron, do I have any supplies to make one more dress before we leave tomorrow?
Yes. I'll say you can spend a few hours with your weaver's tools. Like, does that be like concurrent hours, but you can spend time with your weaver's tools to make something.
Okay. Yeah, it's Cedric. Did you need anything from me before I leave? I'll be leaving next dawn.
Just after next on. But yeah.
Just after next dawn. Thank you. Cecily.
Nothing comes to mind. Nothing really comes to mind, I guess. Just, thank you for letting me know. I'll need to draw some market plans, but yeah, thank you for letting me know. I don't need anything for you.
No, thank you.
Take care of yourself.
You've been a good help. You've been a great help here.
Yeah, no problem. It's my job.
Anyways, take care. I'll try to come back alive.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're smart.
Yeah, I got a good friend watching my back too, and I pat Cicely on the shoulder.
Good. Make sure he doesn't die. I need him. I need him to run the market.
Yeah. Sorry about stealing him away, but
You didn't do anything.
I imagine if you're good friends with the Lieutenant Governor, you know what's been happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll make do.
Alright.
Yeah, so, I'm assuming for the rest of the evening, me and Cicely get dinner somewhere.
Are you heading back to Kai's house?
No, I mean, like,
No.
we just need to eat.
No, they super don't want to be there.
Yeah,
I
and I
imagine-
also don't want to, like, use up a day of rations from the adventurer's
Yeah.
bag, so...
Sicily has lodgings, I imagine, right? How was it?
It would be Sable Home is pretty much where people who work would stay. It's a rather large building, actually. It's on the like the southern part of town. Like if you look on your map, do you see that like where the road is on the
yeah,
very end?
let me scroll the map down. Ping it?
I'm pink. Yep, this
There we
like
go.
large kind of wrapping structure.
Yeah.
That's Sable Home.
Okay.
It's,
Honestly,
Place.
I can make dinner for the both of us?
Wait,
Or at least...
do you have cook's utensils?
The inn, yeah, in the inn, yeah.
Okay. If you want, while we're working about dinner, I invite Cicely if she wants to like see me work or join me in the action. Teach her like a bit of weaving. So.
I actually was going to at least hit up one of the temples to see if there would be any information about these invisible creatures. So
Yeah.
I'll probably stay for a little bit, but I'll head out
Okay
soon
then.
after.
So after dinner, she'll head out. Flavor text for weaving. Nisho is basically just D&D Japan here. So the traditional weaving follows. I take out. I take out from my weaver's kit a canvas of sorts, paper pretty much, because I draw the design first, and this is inspired by the conflict from last session, where it was a rainy night, so the dress itself will be made out of like a sort of gray greenish fabric with effects here and there, sewing effects, and weaving in a way so that it looks like raindrops are falling, while the sash is also grayish greenish but is mostly dotted by these bright red flowers popping here and there and tied back into one big red bow. And it's supposed to represent the fact that we killed a man in the rain and he exploded.
Roll me a. Do you have Weaver's tools in your?
Yes, I just
on your
don't
character
know
sheet?
what you want me to roll with for the.
I'll
stat.
say for this, roll me charisma.
Yeah, then I gotta do it here. Wow, that is painful.
That's saddening. Yeah.
Duality of mankind.
Oh
That
no.
is-
Yeah.
oh
Well, not
god,
duality yet.
that's a kick in the dick. At least it wasn't a nat one.
You have experience making doing this, and something about being forced to leave tomorrow. You can't quite shake it off. So even kind of trying to set in and do the motions you've done dozens, hundreds of times over and over and over again, still nagging at you. You can't quite get it to work. You can't quite get
My hand
Silk to
isn't
set.
calm during the weaves, so
You can't quite get it to set as it should set.
are we treating these rolls like progress towards making the final thing, or are we treating it as this is how you made the thing and this roll represents its quality?
It's I'll say for something like this, for a larger one, it's progress, but for something that's something that can be done in like a few hours and that you've done, this is gonna be the whole roll. You don't destroy it, but this is it's barely done. There's like you can see strands kind of frayed, and where there should be greens and blues, it kind of runs together and kind of muddies into a brown. It just your nerves got the best of you, and this is far from the work you're capable of. You can see just by looking at it.
Alright. Pack up my tools, put my backstrap loom away, and get some rest, hoping to calm my nerves for the next day and challenge the outfit once more.
Cicely, where you going?
I am going to check out, I'd say, one of the local temples, see about like local lore and stuff that might give us a hint towards what these creatures we might be facing are. See if there's anything.
I'll say you know the two temples in town are the one temple in town actually is Viv, the life goddess.
The one we went to.
Yeah, the one you went to.
Okay. So yeah, might as well see if the priest will have like any information.
You make your way back to the temple, and as you enter, Gunther, the blonde dwarf from before that you gave the earth vial to, sees you and goes, "Oh, you're back."
Oh, hello. I imagine someone came by to pick up that.
A bunch of military types like you.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about- Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. The lieutenant governor mentioned that she was gonna send people.
So what can I do you for now? Hopefully no more evil powder.
No more evil powder.
That's
Just trying to
wonderful.
do some research before my group sets out tomorrow.
Okay. What are you looking for information on?
We heard about an issue about invisible creatures that show up in the dead of the night about once a month. It's around the same time every month, but we don't know. No one's ever seen the creatures. I was wondering if there was any local lore or something that I could look into.
I'll make a history check for him. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know anything about that. If it seems to be local, your best bet's probably just asking around wherever you're going.
All right. Thank you.
Wish I was of more help.
No, it's fine.
Have a nice night. I need to lock up,
Have a
close
good
the temple.
night. All right. Goodbye. And then I guess Sister will head home and head to sleep.
Party at Kai's house. Wherever you
Party
sleep.
at
tonight.
Kai's.
We're all crashing in Kai's house.
It honestly depends on whether or not Kai is letting us stay here until we leave.
Could we crash at
Um,
Kai's house? Like, I'm
when-
really interested in Kai's mom.
When my mother normally goes to the capital, is that like an all-day affair? Or
The capital is a distance away, even with trains.
all right,
Oh
guys,
man, we got trains in this world,
the
guys.
house The
I like
house
trees.
is going to be pretty empty, so if you don't have anywhere else to stay, feel free to. Dad's at university teaching and whatnot, and so yeah.
Kai, do you want the company?
I was actually just gonna go play my harp for my lyre for PAX, but if you guys want to stick around for that, that's cool.
Sure. We'll take the place of your non-talking current bird.
I glare at PAX.
He's not
Pax
here.
cocks his head.
I'm gonna play on my lyre to pass some time. Do you need me to roll?
Yeah, it's gonna be a performance check.
I have it in my kit. I can just roll it.
Marco, Victor, I have a few questions for you guys.
Performance. The same.
Hold on. Busy
same
listening to harp.
performance. 19.
Um,
Good liar.
Marco wants
Really
to join in on his
soothing
horn.
background
Is that
music.
okay?
It's really soothing music. What are you doing, Marco?
Oh, Marco wants to join in on his horn, if that's okay.
Roll me either the instrument or performance. It's the same roll.
Here's the horn.
8. So Kai, as you're strumming away on the lyre, with this nice, general, like airy tune, you hear.
I am so
As Marco blows into his horn.
As Marco what?
Blows into his horn.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm here to help. Brr.
Marco
I'm
looks
just-
visibly shocked that the sound came out the way he did, and he just quickly stops and goes, "I'm sorry, I thought that would sound better."
Do I have to roll to not break concentration?
Give me a concentration roll. Give me a roll
Con
con
save.
save.
We're already doing con save.
con
baby.
save?
No
Con
conflict.
save,
Woo.
yeah. 10. Oh my god, that meets it. So as you look over to Marco, you feel your fingers slip on a string, and you immediately kind of catch yourself at the last minute and just keep going back to strumming away on the lyre.
Marco puts his horn away and just bows apologetically.
I'll pay it no mind and I'll just continue playing.
Yeah, he's super embarrassed. He's gonna go back to Ari and go, "You want to talk about something?"
Yeah, no, I wanted to know where you plan on going, after all this.
Well, I've mostly been traveling up and down from near to here. That was for me. Trying to take a look at how all these settlements in Pradia are handled in comparison to Mir, because I'm trying to see what the world would be like if there were no Pradia. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel you. Do you mind if I draw your picture and write that down in my book?
Sure.
So can I roll for Bandit Secret Errand?
Yeah. Decent sketch.
Yeah, Marco thinks it's sketchy, but he has no reason to stop you.
No,
Sketchy.
Get it?
That was for me.
I've kept a bit of just a journal of the places that I've gone, faces that I've met. I'm gonna flip through it a bit and show him this knight that's really cool. His name's Dormer. He's a very charismatic individual. He worships the Pope, and I hope to meet him again.
Hey, Aaron, is there anyone in Kalanji's book I recognize?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. This is a calligrapher that hopefully you'll meet soon. I think you could help us.
Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I can't say I recognize that face right this second. But who knows?
Yeah. There are more, but you'll see them when you see them.
All right.
Close the
That
book.
sounds foreboding.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry if that sounds foreboding.
You seem rather certain we'll be seeing these people very soon.
No, not very soon. It's just a hunch. kind of, the world's so small now. I understand.
Can I insight that, Aaron?
Oh my god. You're
No.
rolling that 20.
No. Okay.
It's not out. Rick, you've known Ari for maybe 3 hours at this point.
Less than a day.
Based on what he has done and said, that doesn't do anything to trip.
You mean nearly killed
general
the kid?
weirdness.
And showed us a picture and showed us a book full of people's faces?
You've met weirder people.
Yeah, I've met weird
Yeah,
people.
fair enough.
Like I just looked at Victor and go, ah.
Well, if that's it,
How bad could it be?
Aaron, I would like to fuck around with my Tinker's tools to attempt to get better at them.
Alright. So I'll say that's like a
Everyone's got a
sleeping.
unique equipment.
Yeah,
It's great.
I love it. I'll say that's a like
Intelligence?
sleeping nocturnal activity. If there's nothing else, probably go to sleep.
Are you going to
Aaron,
sleep?
right before we go to sleep, is it okay if I just strong?
What?
If you what?
If I just strong, like here, I'll ping it for you. Is it okay if I just strong?
What does that mean?
That
It
doesn't
just
even
says
have a-
It just says two.
I don't
Roll
know,
it.
but is
I've
it
got no
okay
idea
if
what
I
that means.
just?
My eyes just crossed. So with that, the party goes to sleep. My eyes crossed.
Gabby, no.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We just got our DM.
That's so menacing.
Kai wakes up
This
in
is going in the
middle of
book
night
now.
to see her sweet.
This is going in the book. And I'll say you guys wake up the next morning.
Long rest.
Yes, long rest. You get all your
That
stuff
means you
back.
get your spell slots back, baby.
Get everything.
Oh, that's foreboding.
No, it
You
isn't.
guys agreed to meet at Ryan's office, yeah?
Yep. I
Okay.
think that's where we agreed to meet.
Alright. So the next dawn, you guys reconverge at Ryan's office, feeling well rested and prepared for the day ahead, or whatever activity you have. Ryan has planned for you.
All right. Well, I'm just waiting for our carriage, right?
Basically.
Vine said that she has something planned for you guys to get
Yeah.
there.
How was dinner at Kai's house?
Great. We had some fabulous jerky.
I'm still hungry.
Some of us had the pleasure of water.
Did you guys have breakfast?
Did we have breakfast, Kai?
Was it just more jerky?
It was just more jerky.
What is this college student
Oh my god.
bed and breakfast?
Not even a cup noodle.
It was just
It
more
was
jerky.
You guys need to
It was
get some
baked.
drinks.
It was bacon jerky.
I can't believe I got blackmailed into this.
Man, Kai, I remember college being rough, but I don't know
Victor, you
about
look
this.
really pale.
Listen.
Do you have jerky?
I'm
Mom
fine.
didn't expect to leave as early as she did, okay?
Do you know how to cook?
We're leaving. Why would I make something?
All right, we're gonna teach
You know
you a
what?
couple of things on this journey, Kai.
No. I didn't say I didn't know how to cook. What I said is why would I make something if
Yeah,
we're
you dodged
leaving?
the question. I know.
You know what?
I know how to
what,
cook,
You know what? We're
guys.
not, I'm not down to start more infighting right now. Listen, I've just woken up. I had a pretty stressful night. Dinner was all right, good, but let's start the day off in a positive mood.
Nothing like some playful elbow beating.
Cicely and Ari, make me perception check.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Do it.
Oh.
Oh, that's not
As you guys are kind of loitering outside the building, kind of just talking amongst yourself, waiting for Vine or one of her clerks, you see someone across the street. And at first you feel like your eyes are playing tricks on you, but then you kind of rub your eyes again and look, and you two see Jimothy.
Oh no.
And then
Wait.
what did he do?
Like a suspicious Jimothy or...
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
that
Jim?
looks pretty suspicious. Last you remember him, he was being led to the stockades.
A giant gash across his chest.
I hit him with the blunt end.
He did say that.
He did after the fact, yeah, but he did. Oh hey, it's that one kid. He doesn't do anything about it? Or...
I don't know. He's out,
just,
so he must.
standing there, like watching us.
Yeah, I guess
You
we'll
would
just
know
keep
he
watching
should
him.
not be out.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm gonna make the noise of a mother screaming Jimothy. I don't know if that falls under claws.
I'll count it.
I can no.
As you make as you make the noise, his head immediately turns towards the source of the sound, and he looks down the street, sees you guys. His eyes go wide, and he runs.
I cast command.
Oh, that's good, because that's better what I was going to do.
Yeah,
Were you gonna hit him with
I
the
gotta
blunt
call
end?
level up. Yes.
Yeah. Give me. What are you gonna say to him?
Hold on. I say approach, and then you're supposed to mean approach us. I don't
Yeah.
know.
As you say that, he kind of stops 1 foot down and turns and begins to walk to you guys.
Cicely's gonna head him off and motion for someone to help her out.
I'll come.
I'll also show up and help.
I told him to approach, so I'm gonna walk up to him.
Sakura, make me an insight check.
Alright, hold on. I got like 50 things open.
That's I'm aware.
There we
Sorry.
go. And we hit that. Ins. Do I get a good roll? Yeah.
23.
Bad then good. Bad then good.
Seems on the up and up.
He seems on the up and up?
Seems. You don't tell anything different. And he kind of makes his way over to you guys.
Alright. We'll start him. Hey, Jimothy.
Hey.
Hey, kid.
So why'd you run?
Cicely will.
Oh, you wanna handle this?
No. Just while we're talking, Cicely will kind of like be behind him and just slide an arm around, like keep a grip on one of his arms.
Because I got something to show you guys.
What?
Explain
What?
what you're doing out of this
That
stuff.
sounds like
Why
you're
would
lying.
you run the opposite direction if you want
Well,
to
he
show
kind
us
of-
something?
He takes his arm and kind of ducks underneath Cicely's grasp. Well, you see.
I'm sorry. Why is he trying to get out of Cicely's grasp?
Roll athletics. He's trying to.
This literal child defeats Cicely.
While he tries to do this, Marco's going to stand in the direct path he would need to walk in order to leave our presence.
Just
Okay.
T-pose on him at this point.
So, as he
And
kind of,
I'm going to ready my hand on my whip.
as he
Oh my
ducks
God.
underneath you, he's surprisingly fast. Actually, kind of ducks and he turns around and faces Marco and goes, "Hey." So
Are you
Mm-hmm.
are you not
You
supposed
got-
to be out here, Jimothy? You can be honest.
We're not gonna hurt you.
Okay. I need you guys to follow me.
Why?
Yeah, we got that, but why?
Because I got something to show you guys.
That's not a why.
You can tell us what it is
Well-
here.
It's. I can't.
Is
Aaron,
someone
is he-
telling
is-
you to take us somewhere?
Is it a can't
Aaron,
or a won't?
as the man that knocked him out in one hit, can I intimidate it out of him?
Make an intimidation check, I guess. Make an intimidation check.
You like
I
we're all
was like-
talking, and then out of the corner of his eyes, over our shoulders, he just
Why?
sees Ari with the sword. Oh,
He turns to you and goes,
Why?
"Yeah, listen, I gave you that one for free. I'm in the house. Look, listen. Can you guys please just follow me?"
you know, if
Show us the
this
way.
is the only way to get
Yeah,
answers.
might as well.
All right. I guess at this point, Marco is also going to ready his spear.
He kind of skirts past you, Marco, and begins walking down the street,
Mm-hmm. No, we're following him, but I just have my spear in hand.
turns to the left where he was going to run down. And as you guys, he walks another block and then turns, walks another 2 blocks and then turns right. And as you're following him, he's beginning to lead you down more and more kind of cramped alleyways, and where less people would frequent the city. And eventually,
Hands on the blade.
at the end of a door, at the end of an alleyway, you see
You know what? Once we start getting to the smaller alleys,
Mm-hmm.
Cicely's gonna summon her blade to her hand.
Okay.
Well, that's new.
I'm gonna whisper to Cicely and mark out 3 gold as a trap.
He leads you down. He leads you down this like dark alleyway. Like even with the sun beginning to like crest up and rise, the alleyway still use barely above needy dark vision to see here. And he walks and walks and walks, and
Heck, I'm a betting man. 3 gold, it's not.
at the end of the alleyway, you see a door, and he opens the door and slams it back behind him.
What? So, like, did he
Have to
walk
wait.
through it?
He
opened
went
the door,
through
he
it
closed
and
the door.
slammed the door immediately.
Yep.
You know, like he didn't want to bring us somewhere.
Someone wanna kick this down?
Or
No,
we could,
let's-
or we could
let's
ignore
not-
it and go back to the lieutenant governor's office.
That is a thing
There's
we
no
could
reason.
do.
There's no reasoning saying we have to deal with this.
I've never been one to turn down a challenge.
All right, kick it
This
down, Marco.
seems interesting.
All right. Marco taps it open with his spear as far of a distance as he can with the spear.
It's 10. That's reach.
Cicely's Cicely's gonna make sure to stay, like, there's the door, and then
Yeah,
she's
so
gonna stay
Marco's still
the
outside,
frame.
but the door is now open.
Yeah, no. Cicely's gonna
As you
stay
tap around-
outside of the door's line of sight.
As you tap on the door, it doesn't budge.
So it's locked, you're telling me?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk up to
Wait,
it and tore the.
is it a
turn the
wooden
door
door?
handle.
Looks like a wooden door.
I'm already walking up to it and turning the handle, going in.
Sucker, oh. Sucker,
You turn the door, you turn the handle,
wait.
force it, and you try to go to push the door open. Doesn't move, doesn't budge.
Do you need help pushing that?
Locked.
Maybe we
You know
should
what?
just wait
Someone
for him
with
to
a-
come
Right,
back
you see,
out.
us seasoned adventurers have something called a keen sense for trap.
So, quick
mean-
question. Marco?
Yep.
Anyone else? What do we say to an Eldritch Blast at the store?
What's an
Oh,
Eldritch Blast?
flavor.
Cherry
I can do.
says.
I can do you one
Moving out
better
of the
than.
way.
I could do you one better. The door's wood. Firebolt.
I could also do fireball.
Marco puts his arm around Sakura and just goes, just watch them work.
Wait. Fireball. I can tell that's fire. The whole place is made out of wood. Maybe not try to burn down the village.
Yeah, I'm more
Yeah.
for the Eldritch Blast variety.
Alright,
I'll
What
also
is an
offer up my
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast?
Blast.
DT, I saw
Cherry
you using
screams.
one yesterday. Do you mind both of us at once?
Sure, why not?
This is
Alright.
ridiculous.
This is a lot of firepower for a
Wait,
door.
Chris, is this the part where they say jackpot?
Roll to hit, both of you.
Jackpot.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
15 and
Just
natural
nat
20.
Nat 20 a door to flex.
Man,
Both
that
Eldritch
door.
Blasts go forward, and they both impact you and they ricochet off.
Oh, should we duck?
They ricochet off to, like, they went up. They went straight up.
Oh, okay.
You guys done flexing
And as
now?
you
Quick
guys
question.
look at the path, at the Eldritch Blast streaking up into the sky, you watch as a row of birds passes over.
Marco's gonna look behind us in the, I guess, the narrow pass. I'm not sure how long that narrow pass is,
Mm-hmm.
just to see if there's anybody or anything coming in their direction from that side.
Nothing at all.
All right.
It's a straight
Can
path,
I-
and you don't see anything.
Actually, you know
Can I,
what?
like...
Guys?
Oh, I was
before-
gonna ask if I could, like, investigate the door a little bit.
Yes,
but
you can.
I'm
Roll-
just gonna
roll-
pop
roll
this ahead of
investigation,
time
DC.
because
Uh-huh.
if there's any more of that dust in here,
yeah.
You activate your divine sense, and it goes out, and it hits the door, and then you can't tell anything.
Wait.
past that door.
Oh,
There's
it's
just
one of those
nothing.
doors. Oh, it's one of those doors.
Well,
What
we
is
already
one of those
kicked it,
doors?
we already blasted the door down, so regardless,
Hey,
whatever's in there is our problem.
DT, as
If
you
you
get
were
closer
gonna
and closer to
bring
the
us
door,
somewhere, why didn't you just bring us
as
there?
you get closer and closer to the door, and you're getting like feeling around the door, you work out and up, and eventually in the center of the door, you press forward, and you hear a gear.
Oh, guys, I did a thing. I
Oh,
pushed
what
it, and now it's
Moving
making a
back,
mysterious ticking
moving
noise.
back.
Well, whatever it is our problem now.
Assume the stance.
You hear,
How much time do we have to move backwards before that actually happens?
you hear, and the door stops. There's no noise.
It stopped, you guys.
All right, now I'm gonna tip it with my spear.
You tip with spear. The door ekes open.
Nothing on the other side.
You don't see anything. Just
Who wants
black
to-
void.
Who wants to go in?
Even if we have
Ooh,
dark
ooh,
vision?
ooh. I want to go
You
in.
want
I
dark
want to go
vision?
in. I want to go in. I want to go in.
Okay, DT, go right on ahead. I'll follow you up.
I
with
I
dark
want to
vision.
go in.
DT, as you stride forward, I actually have to change some music real quick.
The
Oh.
music's changing, guys. Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's interact. Whoa.
I'm confident in my 120 vision.
I
Is that
don't
good?
think that's what that is.
2020 vision.
Walk forward, and in the darkness kind of closes around you, and then you
Mhm.
see a light. Take a few more steps, and as you step out into the light, you see what looks like a bar.
I like
Man,
this.
whoever did
It
this has
has-
a weird sense of humor.
Lovely,
Hmm.
like polished wooden floors.
Mm.
The bar looks full too. There's a
Okay.
smell of smoke and a little bit of peach and cherry, and there's gambling.
Are we
And-
all in here, by the way?
Oh,
DT
no.
went first, and
It's
DT, as you step
just-
forward, and three things strike out at you. First is disappear from call.
Just
Oh,
get back.
okay,
Apologies.
that's fine.
Internet's weird.
It's fine. You see, first you do see Jimothy, or the clothes he was wearing, just floating.
I'll wait
You
till I'm
see
in there.
behind the bar a older male with graying hair, wearing like dark black glasses and a full suit. As he's leaned over the table, kind of passing out drink. And as soon as you step forward, everyone in the bar turned and went, "Oh hey, DT," and then went back to what they were doing.
Yep, sounds about right. Hey guys,
You have never
I'm
been
gonna-
this place. You have never been this place in your life,
that
and
is
you recognize none of these people.
a-okay. I feel so at home. I'm gonna walk up to the bartender.
Sakura falls in after DT.
Yeah, I'm
Sakura
following, 'cause I
follows in.
I have dark vision, so I should be able to see in here too.
And you see the same things. You see the wood, the smell of
Meanwhile,
smoke.
I wanted
outside,
to be
Marco
special.
just shrugs and walks in.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop another
I'll
divine
follow,
sense the
I'll follow
moment
suit.
I'm gonna pop
Cicely
another
was-
divine sense the moment I walk in, really quick.
Cicely will sigh, remove
I'm
her badge of
still-
identification, and tuck it away, and then walk in.
I'm still walking up to the bartender.
I know you are. As you pop, you
Yeah,
use
you
your
know.
divine sense, you get the same sense of block. Of it just doesn't work here.
Darn.
Well, whoever's idea of this being, I assume, transportation,
Are we all
has a
are we
really
all
bad sense of
moving to the
humor.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
entering.
I think most of us are all here.
Kai, did Kai walk in?
No. If,
Is Kai-
I'm waiting for everyone else to walk in. That's all.
Everyone.
As-
oh yeah, no,
question.
everybody did.
You're the last one outside.
So as I'm watching everyone walk into the bar,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of ask, like I mumble this under my breath, but I ask out loud, is Kai even of age? to walk into a bar?
You can walk into a bar. You can't drink though.
You can drink here just fine. And
But I
as you guys are
mean-
walking in, all of the bar, like all of the all of the patrons of the bar, all look up at you and individually go, "Hey, your name." So they go, "Hey, Cicely. Hey, Victor." As you guys are walking in.
I lean over to Marco. I'll take that 3 gold for the
And
trap
so
now.
for everyone going into the bar, I need a
I said
charisma
suckers
saving
then.
throw.
You need
Hold
a
on, we don't know
Charisma
that
saving
yet.
throw.
Wait, who?
what saving throw? Sorry.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, every one of us?
Everyone going to the bar.
Wow.
Why?
Look
Soccer
at
is
all
because
these
you're
winners.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sure, I
Alright.
can alcohol.
If you roll below a 15,
no.
So
everybody.
So all of us but Ari.
No, come
you
on.
feel this
Oh my
strength
God, that
of
hurts.
calm wash
That
over you,
actually hurts.
and you feel unable to tell a lie.
No, that's
Oh.
Oh,
part of
fine
it
with
Tell
that.
a lie. A lie, you said?
A lie.
Oh, this is a manger. Oh,
Can I pretend like everything that's happening to them is also happening?
Give them.
What do
Performance
we
check.
know the effects of, like, as
You feel
characters?
you feel the effect. Yeah.
Okay,
You
so,
do feel its effect.
But Ari wouldn't know because he resisted it, yeah?
5. Or you go to like lean back
do you know
against the
paladins are
wall and
proficient
kind
in
of take
charisma
all
saves?
this in. Just kind of
Can I
take
be-
all this.
Can I just be overly dramatic?
Let's vote with that, sure. DT, you approach the bartender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, DT. How can I help you?
Hey, Mr. Bartender
Gerson.
dude.
Gerson.
Sorry?
Gerson.
Gerson. It smells really good in here. Is that from the drinks or?
A little bit of the drinks, a little bit of the a little bit of tobacco, a little bit, flavoring.
All right, I see. Well,
This is your first time here.
yeah, but apparently everyone knows me, so hey, I'm cool with it. I'm fine. Just whip me up one of those
Hey.
fine and dandy drinkaroonies,
What do you
I
want?
guess.
We have everything.
Oh, that's awesome. So what I get?
What do you want?
I don't know. What do you think I should get?
Well, you gotta go. How about nothing alcoholic? You do have a big day ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
All of you do.
How
you
about
kind of-
something a
Excuse
little
me.
alcoholic?
Excuse me, how do you know that?
I know a lot of things. Name's Gerson. Nice to meet you.
What is this place?
Name's Ari.
Cicely will come us. Yeah. but-
This is the speakeasy.
Marco's gonna sit down and just look Gerson in the eye and go, does this work the way I think it works?
How do you think it works?
Should I roll an intelligence check before I say how I think it works?
Give me an. You? No.
Or do you think I'd
know
know?
how this will work?
So you think I'd know?
So you just have to take the
I don't-
guess?
You can
Alright.
take a guess. It's gotta be. You just gotta guess.
Is this like some sort of magical pocket?
Right on the money.
Okay.
This is
Victor, I'll be taking that 3 gold.
No, hold on.
3 gold for a trap. This
How
is not a
does
trap.
he know? Wait.
This,
Where's
Is a
Jimothy?
place
I says I
where
point
you
to the
can-
floating clothes.
that's a
Oh,
good question.
that's my waiting staff. Don't worry about them. They as he kind of points around the bar, you see just clothes moving,
Can I
and-
insight that?
and these
Or like
clothes
Arcana
are
that?
carrying trays with drinks on them and food on them.
But there's no actual, like, bodies.
There's no actual like figure. It's just floating sets of like maid outfits and floating sets of like ties and suit.
But, alright, but my question, where's Jimothy? Where's the kid that walked in here?
Oh, he snaps his fingers and the form that had Jimothy clothes on the physical form materializes underneath the clothes. And hi, it's me, Timothy. Sorry sorry.
Oh.
I said something to show you guys.
This isn't our
This-
transport, is it?
I guess I did it.
No. There's gonna be a carriage for that.
Oh, okay. I was really hoping it would be this. That would be
I mean-
really cool.
I mean, I move. This place moves.
Yeah, no, I figured that much.
Oh yeah.
But this isn't our transport.
No.
Damn it.
So,
Can DT whisper Jimothy a question? Like physically whisper,
Sure.
not like magic.
Yeah, sure.
DT's gonna get kind of close and like do that whole hand over her mouth thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask, so are you the same Jimothy with the drugs, or are you like something posing as a Jimothy?
You hear back, I'll leave that to your imagination. As the absent figure wearing just like street clothes keeps moving.
So can I get some of those drugs then?
Wow.
no.
Anyway, this is. I wanted to make myself
Sorry.
known to you guys.
Fair. Quick
Cool.
question.
Yeah.
Yes.
I imagine with how much you know, do you have information on what we'll be dealing with in the town we're going to?
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
And that being,
I'm not gonna tell you. It's part of the fun.
of course you wouldn't.
Can we at least get a hint for some... A hint?
No.
Dang.
It's not that. It's not that I want to see you guys suffer, but I think you'll be able to handle it.
Listen, if all you brought us here for was to flaunt information that we would like over our heads, and nothing more, I'll be seeing myself out.
Well, that's not true. I do have someone here.
Place.
I do have someone here for you, Cicely, actually.
Huh?
Points over to just a corner booth, and you see a figure, looks like a male in about early 30s, late 20s, wearing a full black on black suit. He want to talk to you.
Do
Yeah, who this is?
Huh.
No.
I'll have to sigh. And someone was looking at me?
Yeah.
Saka?
What's who doing?
Zucker's gonna take a seat and just take in the extravagant events that have happened over the past 2 days. Past 1 day. All we need now are the rabbits with the teacups.
As a rabbit with a full plate of sauces comes hopping by.
Is this place always gonna be here? You said you moved around.
I'm everywhere.
I don't like hearing that. I do not. And then I take a sauce or what I assume is tea and I just drink it.
Ani.
Hmm?
Oh no. I assumed that I could hear that.
Yeah?
Oh, could I hear that?
Yeah, you can.
It's that loud.
DT, I'm just gonna wave my hand in the air.
So, Sakura and Marco, as you approach this figure in the booth, looks at you and goes,
Wait.
well,
Who
that-
approaches the first figure in the booth?
Cicely and Marco.
Okay, you said
Yep.
Sakura there.
You guys can still see him. You're at the bar counter, and they're like off in the corner booth. You're still visible to you guys.
You said Sakura and Marco there.
Oh, I meant Cicely, my
Yeah.
bad.
Cicely.
I was so scared.
He looks to you and goes, well, nice meeting you here. Granted, I did ask for you.
Mm-hmm. And who is it that's asking for me?
Put plainly, I have many names. The Walker, the Traveler, Wanderer, but I'm partial to Man in Black. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Feel free to take a seat. Marco, I want you to give me a religion check.
All right, I will do my best, boss.
Cicely will sit down across from him, kind of in that, a hand popped up on a hand. But like,
Marco, you know of the tales of the Man in Black?
Mm-hmm.
He is the patron saint of, not like a god-like figure.
Mm-hmm.
He is kind of a myth or
Famous.
as an urban legend, yes.
All right.
No more, no less.
It is an honor to meet you, sir.
Likewise, Dyson. Anyway, he points to Cicely. You and me got business.
no. And what business would that be?
See, I know about, your boss. Not, that one, but he kind of points to the sword. That one.
Okay.
And,
Cicely will also dismiss the sword at this point, realizing that it was still her.
I'm feeling rather restless, you see. So, given that I need some excitement in my life, I put out a little contest. I want to be caught.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, really. It's always fun being the hunted. Gotta be wild and crafty. And some of, our mutual associates up there, down there too, I imagine, want to catch me.
Nice. So, this is you putting out the notice.
Yeah,
For
it
the start
is.
of a little game of tag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Just thought you should have friendly notice.
Alright. Thanks for the notice. I imagine we'll be seeing each other in the future then.
If you're ever back here, I tend to frequent these parts.
Probably will. Probably will come back here, considering some of my group right now.
Now that's wonderful. Run along now, you have a big day ahead of you.
Alright. I'll be seeing you later.
He gives a little finger wave as you go.
Cicely will smirk and walk back to the rest of the group.
I have one more thing to do. So, listen. I know. I want to introduce myself. Again, name's Gerson. And I wanted to show off my little place here to you people. As I said before, this is the speakeasy. Consider this a neutral ground.
Neutral as far as...
As far as no one here can hit anything else here. We're all friends in this very nice establishment that I run.
Why'd you invite us here?
Yeah.
Like I said, I wanted to make your acquaintance.
He's a bit extravagant for some nobodies.
You're interesting. A lot of people show up here anyway.
You know what?
I
Let's
can play by
get
that.
out of here. I want
I
to get this
imagine-
place as soon as possible.
I imagine if we need to find this place again.
Oh, if you need to find this place again, I'll tell you what, I'll give you something for it. Just remember, you need to be behind the door. We're behind every door.
Fair enough. I won't be making that mistake again.
Oh, wait, before we leave, what's your name again?
Gerson.
Perfect.
Have a nice trip in the Waza now.
Alright.
All right.
We'll be seeing you.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And with that, we will take a break.
All
boy,
right.
I
All
can put
right.
up the intermission
Break
thing.
time.
Break
That's been
time.
interesting so far.
Yep.
That's a hell of a place.
This is a lot of
Now we get
lore.
to answer questions. Whatnot.
I'm
And
glad
oh
to see
boy.
that we have a Persona 5.
Time?
We have a Persona area. We have a Velvet Room, Karen.
I am so
We
glad.
do. We do. That's a velvet room. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, it is just... God, Speakeasy Velvet Room is the best aesthetic.
I can't believe Marco is a pocket dimension nerd. He's like,
Ooh,
well, you know what?
Can
It
we
actually
do a-
makes sense that he would be.
can we do a quick rundown of people that we've met so far? Just in general, to give a streamline whatnot.
Go for
Okay.
it.
So we've got the Lieutenant General, who is the person in charge of all of us,
You
basically.
Lieutenant Governor.
Yep, Cassia Ryan, right?
Sorry, Lieutenant Governor.
Yeah, Cassia
Yeah,
Ryan, that's
Cassia
her
Ryan.
name.
He's a tiefling.
She's a tiefling.
Yep.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Hope that doesn't bother
Lieutenant
you,
Governor. I'm also gonna throw down. I'm basically going down the list of who I've noted down.
Mhm.
There are probably more, but we've got Joy, the elf, who is very kind but not very good at her job.
Yep, that's your subordinate.
Yes.
Yep.
We've got Baxter, who randomly showed up in the market the other day, last
Oh, the
session.
gnome, right?
The gnome. I just noted him as a seller.
Yeah, because he wants to buy weird things.
We've got Gerson,
Yeah.
who's the bartender of the Speakeasy Bar and basically our eating bar.
Mhm.
National Pocket, neutral ground area. Probably a good place if we need to have any negotiations or anything. You know.
Mhm.
And then I've also put down the Man in Black / the Wanderer, the Traveler.
That's for your personal thing, yeah.
Yeah, and that's for
I've also got Cedric listed down here as my boss, running up the market back in Hema. Don't forget Jimothy and Timothy, they're very integral to the main plot. They're probably going to show up during the final arc as well.
Oh man.
I forgot to note down, by the way. What's the name of the priest at the temple?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good question.
Gundrick.
Gundrick. Okay, thank you.
That's spelled the way I think it is.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to go take a whiz, I'll be right back.
Alright.
All right. Well, how's it going, chat? Hope you like what you've seen so far. I'm certainly a fan. I'm pretty
I mean-
excited.
Chat. Oh. Hello.
Hello. I'm here.
You
Okay.
look okay. Yes. Hello. No, I'm just looking, and I'm just gonna say. I know someone in chat is freaking out right now because of a waifu poll, but
Oh yeah.
Sorry we started a little bit late. I was caught up at an impromptu meeting at work.
Mm.
That's unfortunate because you definitely said that wasn't gonna happen.
Listen,
Yeah, I thought you said that wouldn't
I
happen.
am turning to leave the lunchroom after the kids have been taken in, right? And the new assistant director's like, "Hey, yeah, we have a meeting now," and it's just like,
I
All right.
thought you said this wouldn't happen.
I guess,
No, I mean that's what you said
yeah.
to the guy.
Oh my lord! But he was actually like super sorry about it. Like, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. We stalled for you as long as we could.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We
No,
tried our
no.
damnedest.
I appreciate that.
I don't even remember what we did like that. Oh boy, I am so excited.
Whew.
But yeah, no. I forget how long we usually do these for.
I'm saying my traditional break is like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got everything I need here. I'm pretty much all tea, and I've got water.
yeah, I just good note of point is keep a water bottle next to you. Ah, hello, Linus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I've got my water. You know
Wait,
what?
why did you say hello? Oh,
Linus
Linus.
is in
Oh,
Linus is in chat.
There he is.
There you
there
go.
he is.
But yeah, no. So I've got this really fancy feather quill, right?
Mhm.
That's actually a pen. Like it's not like a quill that you dip ink into. So it's like
Oh,
a ballpoint
Hey,
pen.
Eric.
Hello,
Oh.
Eric.
There.
Well,
Hope you guys have been enjoying our random D&D sessions, basically.
I feel
Hey,
bad, but
yeah.
who's Echolot? Ooh, hello.
That's Andy.
Andy.
That's Andy.
That's Andy.
Yeah, it's Andy.
It's Andy.
Hey yo,
No,
Mom.
a different. Earlier, Andy was talking,
Yeah.
and Gabby was just trying to put names to faces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, these are not random sessions. They are streamed every Friday at 8. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
random
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
random
every 30 at 8, every Friday at 8:30 because of your impromptu meeting.
Oh my! If I get another impromptu meeting next Friday, dude.
Yeah, every Friday we will be doing this between 8 to 8:30 is when we'll start. We're hoping it should start around 8, but maybe
When
8,
do-
8:15.
You guys made me choke on that because I was drinking water just as you said that.
At what
I'm
point?
likely to know.
At what point do pop-up meetings stop becoming impromptu and start becoming just meetings?
Yeah, that's something that you'll have to ask the
I
boss,
think
I
it's
guess.
at like the 4th week, and
Oh,
then
okay.
it just becomes like, oh, this is a thing now.
My man.
I think the thing is that like we start our stream. I think we'll start our stream at 8. We just won't necessarily start playing at 8.
Yeah, that's about how it'll go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how most people do it
It-
anyway.
It all depends on how long we can chill before Aaron shows up.
I
Listen,
mean,
man, all I'm saying
I'm
is,
pretty
right?
much a master at.
It's like the little Pixar
Stop
films
me,
before
please.
the actual movie.
God,
Listen,
God, we really need a sponsor. That way we'll have material to quit.
chill. Yeah, we can chill. Listen, all I'm
Ooh,
saying, right,
boy.
is pop-up.
Andy, if
Memes
you
are
need
not
to
a good
sleep,
pop-up.
you more than understand. You can just come back and catch the VOD if you really need to sleep.
Yeah, no, Andy, don't, because time zones are a thing.
Andy,
Yeah.
stay
Time
up.
zones are a thing.
Stay up and listen to us live.
If you want to. We're
How
not
are
going to
you-
stop you.
Wait. Oh. It's late.
Yeah.
It's late.
So,
It's real late.
so I imagine as right now we're able to put a face to most of the people in our audience. I still want to know who is Karen. Let me. I can't.
I don't know.
We're not going to know, and that's
Wait,
okay.
who's Weep Tier?
Weep Tears to Eric.
I'm
Okay.
back,
Honestly, I'm-
boys.
I'm totally fine not having names and faces together. Like I just appreciate.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
When 8 o'clock is 2 p.m. for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say we'll take the break till about 10:10. and then-
Yeah, sure. That sounds about right.
I
I'm
might
just
fill
going to
a
take
water
the
into the
opportunity.
bathroom, so I'm good.
Oh my gosh, I'm. Ooh, so question:
Some water.
I'm just going to
Are-
take the opportunity to re-shill everywhere.
are intermissions
Possibly.
and extra
so
quote
So the way
unquote
that works is you
talking
need to be a
boys
Twitch affiliate.
Yeah.
going to be part of Twitch streams only, or are we also including them on our YouTube?
That
We're
you-
uploading previous ones on YouTube because Twitch will only save them for about 15 days. And then
Yeah,
if we
I-
partnered, it goes up to 60.
Mm.
We could also stream on YouTube, but I'm not very familiar
No.
with that, and that's
Uh,
also weird.
And I don't want to.
YouTube
I'm pretty
streaming
sure
is-
there is a way to keep VODs indefinitely.
There should be.
I know that for sure because, for example, the Twitch D&D stream Ebonward, which has been going on for about maybe 3 years, still has all 40 of its episodes up.
Maybe.
So
maybe,
unless for some reason they constantly keep re-uploading them,
I
I'd have
might
to
do
ask.
that too.
It might be that. It might be that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm.
It might be that. We'll have to see.
So we're doing full videos on YouTube then.
I can
Also,
for
just
sure
double
ask.
check the piece in the settings that there is going to be a VOD of this, because I know someone streamed the other day. I was
I
watching a
checked.
stream the other.
Don't
Yeah.
Okay.
worry. I did
In
that. I
the
did
event that
everything
there
I'll
isn't-
check again just
Yeah.
to be safe, though.
In the event that there isn't a VOD Nafis, you're recording, right? So you can just re-upload it to Twitch.
I'm not recording it while I'm streaming it because I don't want to burn my computer while we're.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's why
so
I
you're
wanted
just gonna
to say
take,
double
You're
check.
just gonna take the VOD.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I have store past broadcasts checked.
Man, I
And
can't
I
believe
can-
this has the potential of being Blood Price the Lost episode.
Yo, that'd be. Listen, right?
That's-
Definitely
all
delete
16
time,
of
am I
these
right, my
will
guys?
be
No, so
inside
that-
on the joke.
So yeah, listen, if it pops off, right? Look at it like this, man. Now we can take a week off and release this like trash.
Twitch is dropping its Save Forever feature. Oh, there is an archive system. Oh no, it's highlights. That's highlights.
Well, there's something called a collections feature
I'm not-
where you can save VODs into playlists, but I'm not 100% sure how those work.
Yeah.
There are people I can ask that to, though, so I'm not too worried.
Collections are posts where you organize and show off your best work. You can create collections for any set of videos you want to highlight on your channel.
Guys, it doesn't get better than this.
All
You
right.
sure about that?
Yes.
It is 10:10.
All right.
So, are we ready?
Up again.
I'm ready.
Give me 1 second
Alright,
to
is Chris
rearrange
here?
my
Is
windows.
Kai?
Hello.
Okay, Victor,
Hello.
you're here?
Are we
Yeah,
all
we are.
here?
Okay,
I
well,
never
good.
left.
I'm gonna change scene up back to the map
I
then.
think Raph needed like 1 second. I think.
No, I'm here.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
camera goblins, get back to work. Stop eating those fucking donuts. We're back. We're back,
The
baby.
mandated break is over. All right.
We need a soundboard.
I can do that. Maybe.
As you guys make your way out of the speakeasy, and the door closes behind you.
So, we're not gonna talk about what happened in there, right? With anyone?
No, we can totally talk about what happened. Let's just not do it in front of people.
I'm
Is that
just
a
going to
rule we
go
can agree
back.
to?
I'm just going to grumble and hand Marco's 3 gold and keep walking.
Sorry for interrupting.
Marco
there.
pockets the gold with a smile on
Yeah,
his face.
let's just keep this amongst us for now.
Yeah. We can talk about it, just never in front of other people who we don't think know about it.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go get our carriage and head off.
Sure thing.
Long day
I
ahead
hope
of
they're
us.
not mad at us that we're late, because we're probably late now.
We never
will-
specified
we'll-
the
Running in
time.
pocket
Late.
dimensions, I think.
I'm
Makes
pretty
sense.
sure the governor said anytime after dawn.
At
We're
this
not
point-
late.
Where the sun had been kind of cresting over the hills and the buildings, it kind of risen slightly higher now. Like it's not a high like noon sun, but it's solidly morning now.
Okay.
As you guys make your way back to Ryan's office, you see outside you see Joy and 2 other general guards members prepping a carriage. And Joy sees you and goes, "Oh, hi, sister." Oh, she goes to salute and hits herself in the head. Did it with the right hand this time. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Joy.
You guys are leaving.
Yes. That means.
That means this is your carriage.
Yep.
One wheel doesn't work. Two of the horses we're getting are, well, one of the horses we get had a bad temper, and it has a leak up there. But, and here's the upside: you guys get to be together.
I love your enthusiasm, Joy. Do you want to come with us?
What are my redeeming qualities?
I think Joy is still stationed here.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Hey, Victor, this wheel might be a little out of your wheelhouse, but, that was for
That's
me.
funny.
That joke was for me.
I enjoyed it though. Can I participate in it?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't know how much Tinker 2s can really work on something like that, but I can at least take a look.
You can also get a new wheel. I mean, it's
Yeah. It's just
Aaron,
I would
Aaron,
hate
can I-
for it to
Yeah,
down
Can I-
investigation
all
check.
the way.
20.
Hey, Joy.
As you kind of
Just-
round the corner and look at the and bend and look at the wheel, the front of like the outward facing side of the wheel looks just fine. As you kind of duck underneath the carriage, the back half of the axle it is on is just worn to shit.
Is there
This-
anything
This
I
would
can
take
do with
this would
this?
take about days worth of repairs.
I'll be
But
quite
it's
hon-
fine
I'll
for
be-
now, right?
I'll be quite
It's fine
honest.
for now. It's not gonna. You think? It's okay. It'll hold.
let Victor tell us this information.
I'll be,
Yeah, no, of
I'll be
course.
quite honest. There's not much we can do that won't delay our journey with this. If I tried fixing this now,
Joy.
All right.
And we
What's-
have
what's the issue with
about
it?
3 days.
Yes,
it
it's
has to
just
do with
something
the
to keep
axle,
in
about the wheel itself. If I wanted to actually try working on it, it would take roughly at least 3 days, which we frankly don't have if we want to get there on time.
Do we have another carriage? I stare at Joy.
Nope.
Well, I guess we'll just be making do then.
Yeah, this should be
Fair.
fine.
Kai, you had a question for me.
Yeah, I wanted to know if I could take your information down. I would hate to forget you when we start
Bye.
becoming famous.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, he
Marco's
wants-
just gonna
he-
put his
Make
hand up to
me
his
a-
cheek.
Maybe a charisma check.
Can you have disadvantage because we're all saying
Pure charisma.
Pure charisma.
no? Darn.
Sicily.
Oh
not a-
boy.
That meets the DC.
Sicily's
The DC is
disappointment
10.
will show.
That's
Sicily's
insane.
disappointment will show on her face behind Kai.
Oh, well, my name is Joy Eidenwald. What kind of information? I have my name.
Do you have any sort of contact?
I live here.
Fair enough. And I just jot this information in my black book.
You know where I live and where I work.
I'm not gonna
Hot.
comment on how sus that was. I'm just gonna get in the carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot, right, Joy?
What?
Sicily will get
No, it's not. It's not hot outside today. It's actually quite cold.
deliberately
Joy.
choose a window seat and in
There are no window seats.
It's an old-fashioned carriage with the whole tarp over it.
Like
You're
a
either
homestead?
facing the horses or looking out the back.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
homestead.
Joy?
okay,
I'll look up the back.
yeah, just
I'll sit next to Victor. I'll look
go
out
in
the back.
corner.
I heard my name.
Alright, as long as I'm in the carriage, can I get work? Aaron, is there enough room for my backstrap loom and to get some work done?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Marco's gonna be Marco's gonna
be.
be towards the front, towards the horse.
I guess I'm driving then, since no one else wants to do
Wait,
that.
wait,
No,
wait,
Marco
wait.
said he's in front.
DT ride the horse?
It's not gonna do anything, but
Yeah, that could do anything.
DT wants to sit on the horse itself.
No,
Wait,
you
has
can-
anyone here
do you want-
actually
Do you want
driven a
the black
carriage?
horse or the white horse?
Pretty
the
sure
black
I
and
do.
brown horse.
The black horse.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm not confident. Oh no.
Oh no, she make the check, guys. The channel hat. Funny hat.
Did I get bucked
Fuck you, that
off?
joke was funny.
You go to kind of step one foot on the stirrup to kind of pull yourself up, and the horse kind of turns around and you goes,
I look at
You know
DT
what?
and go, "That's why we sit back here,
I'm gonna leave that horse alone.
so that doesn't happen."
Has anyone ever actually driven one of these before?
I have, as a kid, a long
Marco,
time
you
ago.
drive.
I'm sure I could also figure it out. Why do you have such animosity towards me?
Wait,
What did I do to you?
First off, telling Marco, the one with previous experience to drive a vehicle that none of us have driven before, is not animosity towards you.
You did not even give me a chance to speak up, but that's fine. That's okay.
It's okay.
I
I
think
don't
you're
mind.
While
Little
everyone's
sensitive, they're
arguing
fine.
about that, I'm just gonna grab the reins.
No, I'm already holding them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Sit up
I
with
was
Mark.
sitting in the front by the time that you tried to sit on the horse first
Yeah.
time.
Can I sleight of hand the reins out?
Nah, they're- nah.
I'm literally staring at you.
Marco, you notice he's getting wrapped, like kind of scooching over, invading your personal space at this point, though.
I look her dead in the eye and go, "Could you not? Thanks."
Well, Marco, if you get tired, I'll be right here. And I sort of
Sure.
plop a seat next to him, but I kind of like rest up towards the side a bit, so I'm not actively looking.
But I am trying to steal them from my hand. It's a nice way to do
You
that.
got it. You get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. We
well,
can probably trade off every hour or so we don't get tired.
Okay, well, Nawaza is about 4 hours journey from here by carriage. That's all.
All right.
I feel like there should be more, but kind of like looks through her book. I didn't write anything down.
Okay, so I guess if that's
Well,
everything.
The carriage is appreciated, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joy.
Don't all scooch in the back. Don't all scooch in the back right. There is a leak there.
Oh,
Sure,
Joy.
is very far away from that as
Yes.
he's working on clothing.
Why did you say my name?
You're just an absolute delight to be around, Joy.
Actually,
Isn't she? She's lovely.
quick question, Eric.
Let me know when Marco can.
How
can
many- How many people can sit up front?
It's about. So it seats 8.
No, the front seat where the reins
Fine.
are.
So
Is it
4.
one?
So 4 up front, 4 in the back.
Oh, okay. So Cicely will sit in the front with Marco.
And Kai
Right.
and DT.
Oh, notice how she's not sitting in the. That's fine. That's cool. That's
Wait,
cool.
wait, wait. Yeah. I'm clarifying that all 4 of you are up there in case like an encounter happens while we're traveling.
Yeah.
Also, to
That's
clarify,
Rafis
are
talking,
we
not
sitting?
Sherry.
Are we sitting DT at the edge, Marco, Kai, and then Cicely, or is it Kai
I think
at
that
the
makes
edge,
the most sense.
Marco,
Yeah, I think that
DT?
Yeah.
I think the first one's what makes the most sense.
Yeah, okay.
So with that, Marco, you give me an animal handling check.
I will try, boss.
Okay.
Big
You
Yeah.
You-
Wow.
I
snap the
control.
reins and the horses begin to gallop out the northeast side
Is
of the
there
city.
any reason why we
I thought
should
that would
still
be
be
harder.
hearing the speakeasy while we're in the carriage?
Because it's nice music.
It is relaxing music.
You got me there. It's stuck in my head.
I don't know how relaxing this carriage ride is gonna be.
Hopefully very relaxing. Don't jinx
Aaron,
it.
can I work on fixing my mess of a dress while we're in the carriage, or is that
Not-
is it too bumpy?
It is much too bumpy. Your
Alright,
ride
I'm
is
just gonna work on organizing my shit.
it's taking you over like unpaved roads. Like this
That's
is
what I was
gravel
hoping that
and
wheel
dirt
thing would
everywhere.
fix.
On top of that, a steady drizzle's begun, and it kind of hits the top of the carriage, and as you be in the back seat, it kind of sits down and falls in the spot no one's sitting.
Victor,
Yes.
I'm just wondering. Do you always wear that mask, or is it time of year?
The answer to that question is yes.
Even while you're sleeping?
I've never seen him take it off.
Sounds uncomfortable.
It's not as bad as you think.
No, I've met weirder people.
Why do I believe you?
Because it's true.
Hey, Victor, are you into theatrics then? Because you got the mask?
In truth, the mask was a gift.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
from who?
His girlfriend?
No, nothing that serious. Just some bars I helped once with a bandit problem. Nothing more.
Nothing that serious. What a
Something-
player.
He
Something
just told
as
you
simple
where.
as-
It was literally
Letter
a
signature.
reward.
Wait.
Kai,
hold
you
on.
should probably take some notes from Victor.
Are you implying that I was trying to hit on Joy?
Art.
No, no. Are you implying that I'm implying that?
Hey,
Kai, don't
Aaron, how
make me turn
cold
this
is it getting
carriage
in the
around.
carriage right now? With the drizzle?
It's chilly. Like it's
Yeah,
because you're
I'm gonna
dry.
bundle up with some
Because you're
fabrics.
dry, it's not as cold as it would feel, if you were wet. But it's chilly.
Ooh.
Well, can I at least polish my sword while we're on this
Yeah,
carriage ride?
We're all just
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got
I'm mostly keeping watch, making sure that things don't.
it's your perception check.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, Cicely's also
Can I
good
s-
watch out.
Can I send Pax to ride on top of the carriage to sort of get a better perception?
Sure.
Not necessarily.
Tell me what I see, Aaron.
Not necessary at all.
I will.
I
I
see
will.
it all.
I will also.
Aaron, you
What
gotta
I
put the
was
entire
essentially
world map up
trying
right
to
now.
do- What I was essentially trying to do was give Marco advantage, but I see he doesn't need it.
Tell me what I see, Aaron.
That's a nat 20, boys!
As you're making the journey, you see forest, and you hear the steady sound of rivers. You see birds and woodland creatures. This path is safe.
Good to know.
And as you near Nawaza, you can see the steady plume of smoke that rises where a village would be. And as you're closer, you hear the sound of activity. You hear people chopping wood, and they're passing by, people fishing, and they're turning to look at you, and they go back to what they're doing. And
Oh, that's nice.
after a few hours, you find yourself on the outskirts of Nawaza.
I was expecting that journey to be a lot harder for some reason.
I mean,
Is it still drizzling?
Still lightly drizzling, yeah.
Alright, backing up my stuff. Alright, so first things first, we should probably find lodgings. I doubt this problem will be solved in more than one day.
if you want to take care of that, we can probably go and find the head of the guard.
Yeah,
they'll
there
probably
should be
have
one
someplace for us.
Looking around, there really isn't a guard here. This is a very traditional village. You see pretty much rice paddies, a river that kind of bisects this village, and then quaint, simple housing on the left and right sides of it. Off to the, a little bit out of the way, like off to the side, you can make out one much more ceremonial building. There's a little bit of gold trimming to it, which it seems like it has some import, but other than that, nothing.
We should probably drop the carriage off at the stables first. Let's head out.
Yeah, that's the first thing we should definitely do.
I guess.
You guys are dropping carriage at the stables?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
Yeah,
normally
and
do, right?
Sis is gonna try to keep an eye out to maybe locate the guard post while we're walking.
Okay.
Or if not a guard post, like some sort of bureaucratic station, like a mayor's office, or like someone who's in charge.
A village chief, perhaps?
You don't. I mean, there's outside of the large building in the back right, you don't see anything terribly that denotes like this person is in charge. Even making your way to the stables, dropping the horses off, a kind of scraggly, like half elf kind of walks up and takes the horse, takes the carriage, and goes, "Oh, you're not from around here."
Yeah. Do you guys have some sort of chief figure or mayor,
Oh,
houndsman, or priest, or
we have town elders. There's Mika and Gen. They are the chiefs of the town. They're the oldest, so they deal with most of the decision making. I have to say, this is rather poor time for you to come. Are you staying the night here by any chance?
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Actually,
What makes you think
We-
it's poor timing?
It's just about this time, our village is ransacked by something.
That's
Well,
not good.
consider our timing deliberate.
precise.
What?
Cicely,
We're here to solve your problem.
Cicely will be
We've been sent here
readjusting
by
the
the lieutenant
military
governor of Hema.
Kima.
Oh, are you the ones that Hideo wrote for?
The very same.
He said he was writing towards someone. I didn't put much stock in anyone coming. No disrespect, but
None taken.
We got
simple
it.
village.
It's quite fine.
Yeah, no.
The
Help is hard to come by
yeah,
these
yeah.
days.
Yeah,
Oh, short-handed.
I
Yeah,
learned
a
what
bit.
I'm sorry.
it's fine. Well, I work the stables. You could start with the elders, Mika and Gen. You could talk with Hideo himself. He's somewhere. He's like the local herbalist. And then after that, I guess there's like Akari. She's was I guess the Shrine Maiden, but she doesn't
What?
get out much anymore.
Okay. We'll entrust you with our horses then?
Yeah. I'll make sure they're inside. Nothing. Yeah. Make sure they're inside. Yeah, and you kind of.
Where can we find Mika again?
Mika again. He kind of points to a house near, like, in the center of the town, closest to the river. That's their house. You can start there.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck. We're gonna need it.
All right.
Sounds like we will. All right. I guess we're heading off to the elder's house.
It would be either the Elder's house or the
Yes.
Shrine Maiden or Hideo.
Is the Shrine Maiden
I
just getting out much?
I say let's go visit them in that order.
Okay.
So Elder's Shrine Maiden Hideo.
Yeah.
We'll see based off what the elders tell us.
All right.
As you approach Mika and Gen's house, who's leading the party?
Cicely is.
I
very
can
much
firmly
better.
be in second.
I'll take third, I guess.
Okay.
I'll be behind.
So
Victor, I
Cicely's
guess.
knocking on the door.
Yep.
Fourth.
You knock on the door, and after a few seconds, the door creaks open, and you see two old humans. You can put them like about in their 60s, and they look at you guys and go, "What is it you want?" The older male. What is it you want?
Hello, sir. We were actually sent here to help investigate what's been going on in your village.
Sent by who?
The lieutenant governor in Hima.
The last thing we need is more Pradian help. Leave. And he goes to
Okay. Would
slam
you
the door.
accept help from anyone that isn't Pradian, for
I'm
example?
from Nisho, if that's anything. And while I'm not the biggest fan of Preda either, I can say that at least her and Acquaintance Cicely is of good repute.
Make a persuasion check.
I simply wish to help.
Give me a
Alright,
persuasion
let's
check.
go. Numbers don't fuck up my way with words.
25.
Japanese culture, come on, we're xenophobes.
As long as you vouch for her, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we can do that.
Not coming in the house though. What is it you want? The door.
We were
Well,
told of invisible
open a little bit.
creatures destroying the village.
It's less invisible creatures and more of a fog.
Oh.
About monthly, a fog rolls in, fog leaves. Next day, everything's destroyed.
Hmm.
I see.
In which
Do they
direction
only
does
go
this
up-
fog originate from?
The west, always the west.
Okay.
Does
What
this
kind of things
fog
have you
only-
tried?
Wait, Marco and then Victor.
Yeah. He asked, what kinds of things did the village try before just deciding not to do anything ultimately? Assuming they did stop trying to do things.
This didn't start happening until after the war. During the war, we had a shrine. She kind of points to the top, to the shrine off from the corner. During the war, the previous owners left. They fled. They went further in towards capital.
I can feel that.
And because of their cowardice and I don't know what else, this fog came. It's our punishment.
Hmm. That certainly makes sense.
Did they leave any text behind? Any signs of practices they performed before leaving?
They left their daughter, but don't get out that much with her.
She what? I'm sorry, repeat that.
She doesn't get out much.
I see.
What do you guys know about Hideo?
The herbalist
Yeah.
grows some crops, makes medicine. That's it.
Okay.
Doesn't really participate much in the village as a whole.
I
Mhm.
see. Okay.
Is there anything else?
Sorry, I'm just writing that down.
When the fog rolls in, are there any specific targets, or is it more chaos?
Anything that the fog touches.
Anything that the
Ends up
fog
ruined.
touches? Okay.
Started
And I assume
closing
that
doors and battening helms and stop the fog from getting in. Nothing happened to the inside of the house.
Has it killed anyone?
No.
Okay, good. I'm
People
glad.
been hurt. Kaida, who's like one of the fishermen, was caught outside one night and had a few broken ribs, I guess.
It attacks indiscriminately then.
Seems that way.
Aaron,
Did Kaida realize anything from his injuries?
Wait. Just ribs. Yes. What is your name? He points to you, Sakura.
my name is Sakura. They call me Cherry. Aaron, I was asking if I could recall if this fog reminds me of any Nisho mythology or like folklore and stuff like that.
Make me a religion check with advantage.
Lit, because I'm not very intelligent.
17.
Thank God for that advantage. Paladin not expecting no religion, don't look at me.
This actually does remind you of a what's the one for? Like a folk tale? Yes, folk tale. Particularly that of the night parade. In villages where they're said to be forsaken by gods. Misdeeds or ills that fall upon them are said to be brought about by demons. And the general hallmarks of that misfortune is fog.
Did I ever remember any of the tales ending with someone stopping the fog or bringing the village out of forsakenness?
Some do.
But
Some
it differs,
do,
right?
some
Depending on the misdeed.
Yeah, it tends to differ. What you've read accounts of it really unclear. As this doesn't seem to be a set way. Some things you've read, the fog kind of stopped coming in on its own. Some of them, the village is kind of, as the village grew, the fog stopped. And some villages are just stuck in the fog. That they continue to experience it.
I tell this information to both the old couple and the party that this reminds me of old Japanese of old Nisho folklore that state that forsaken villages are to befall misfortune done strictly by demons, and some get out and some don't due to a variety of factors.
Huh.
And you think it's something like that?
Maybe all you have to do is repair the temple, get the shrine maiden on her way, and excuse me, you said this happened after the war, right? Turn to the old couple. Aaron?
Oh, whoops. You guys hear me?
We do
Yes.
now.
Now
we
I hear
do.
you.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's weird.
Alright, so I turned to the old couple and asked, this started to occur after the war parade, right?
Yeah, after the former keepers left.
There wouldn't be any battlegrounds near here, would there?
No.
Just making sure.
We're
it's not
farmers and villagers. When more towns fell to the east of us, what are we gonna do? Fight back?
I'm just pretty military can be wild, from what I've been told.
Yep,
Not sure where they
that's
can
for
attack.
sure.
Anyways, I guess we'll have to interview the shrine maiden. Is there anything else of import that you think might be helpful to us?
Nothing we can think of.
All right, well, thanks
Thank
very
you for your
much
time.
for your time.
Thank you very
Even
much.
if it doesn't mean very much to you, it means a lot to us.
We'll come back if we have questions. Until then, thank you. And I give him the bow, assuming the door closes and we walk off.
Aaron, can I
Yeah.
insight their farmland
For what?
to see how it's been holding up
The
within
nitrogen
the
cycle.
past month?
That would be more of a knowledge nature check.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just want to know.
That's a nature check.
I want to insight the dirt.
I want to inside the dirt.
6, you have never been farming in your life. You have no idea how this works. Crops, stop
Yeah.
growing. You must be farming good.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
Ari.
So the cops. Yes,
What you
Marco.
looking at?
I'm just kind of curious about the farmer's story. If anything the fog touches turns to ruin,
Well,
how are there
I don't know
still
anything.
crops that are growing? I mean, I don't think they grow this fast in a month, so obviously.
All right, so now
Maybe you've never
Aaron,
been touched.
I'm gonna look at the crops.
And I will help you.
Victor pulls out a magnifying glass.
Here.
It's a 12.
The only reason I even attempted this is because I know I have a +5.
Would anyone else like to attempt to learn about farming?
You know what? I feel like this is what we all have to
I
roll.
could care less. I could care less, honestly.
I realize. So between the 4
I'll
of
make
you now
clothes.
standing
Oh,
about,
wait, I wanna
Okay.
know.
You know
Hold
what?
on, wait. Let me find the word nature. There it is.
no, natural one.
The dichotomy.
The duality of man.
Well, the duality
That's
of
just so
mankind.
unfortunate.
CT, as you're looking at the dirt and you hear the sounds of nature and the soft pitter patter of rain around you, you come to the conclusion: farming fucking sucks.
But I'm guessing I don't really
Everyone else-
glean anything.
It seems to be going fine. Like stuff is growing.
Aaron,
Okay.
Yes.
I know this is.
I relay as much to Ari. Like things seem
All right.
I understand these are joke rolls. What would you have told us if DT rolled the nat 20?
Hey, I
Well,
can give away every secret. I can't give away every secret.
Yeah, you can tell us that later.
Leave it.
I can't give away all my secrets.
That might be something else.
The nitrogen
Yeah.
cycle's the secret to the fog, guys. I figured it out.
All I know is dirt.
All right, so do you guys want to
Thank
go
you.
to the
What
Shrine
is it?
Maiden or investigate the fisherman who has a blow?
Do we want to talk to the one who actually invited us here first?
That probably seems for the best.
That was Hideo.
We can go to him first, and then the Shrine Maiden after, because we kind of know what we're gonna expect from the Shrine Maiden.
Yes.
Alright. So you're going to Hideo.
Yeah.
Alright. You follow the path a little bit. You can kind of tell it's a shop because outside you see kind of like a small hanging garden almost. Like there are pots that dangle above the ground. And you see a half elf kind of outside snipping and tending to crops hanging over in pot.
Now, based on that older nature check, do his plants seem to be doing better or worse, or just about the same than everything else outside?
They seem to be doing better.
I mean, wait, this is the herbalist, right?
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but you would, yeah. Actually, no, never mind. You're right.
I mean, I could be wrong here.
No. I've got a reason for it.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Are you Hideo?
Yes, I am.
Then you're the one who sent the letter to Hima.
And you must be the ones they sent. I would have made myself decent. He kind of stands up and dusts some dirt off his shirt and pants. Yeah, I didn't think, we don't get much. Yeah. Come in, would you like tea or, I have scones somewhere, I think.
I'm quite fine, thank you.
That sounds
We
absolutely
probably
lovely.
can't stay.
Yeah, we
But a
were
stone
just
for the
here to
road
ask
would
a
be
few
nice.
questions and then move on to questioning some more individuals.
We want.
Yeah.
We
Some
want.
stones for the
hospitality
road
is
would be nice,
appreciated.
though.
I mean, we could at least take a scone, though, right? Like he
Guys,
had
Yeah,
scone.
no, we can take some for the road.
Guys, let's at
Let's
least
not be
get a
rude.
talk for now.
Okay, yeah. What would you like to know?
We passed by the elders, and they
How
told us
much
that
do you know about the incident with the fog off the top of your head?
Fog comes in, village is destroyed, ruined after. Elders blame it on the invasion. I don't know.
Do you think it has something to do with the temple losing its 2 caretakers?
I mean, Akari's there. I mean, she's there. She doesn't really get much.
How well off is the temple after the invasion?
I mean, the temple's fine. It's just most of the village doesn't like Akari. They, you know, her parents left.
Oh.
They were the shrine keepers, and she's the one left.
Any reason you think that is?
Say that again?
No, I was saying any reason you think that is?
The parents
Wait,
left.
stop that.
Simple as that.
Can you just...
No, I mean the villages specifically what I'm asking about.
Wait,
I mean,
Saka, what did you just mutter about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, the parents left. Of course, Akari's not going to be well liked. Their parents are viewed as traitors, from what we could tell from the elders.
that's pretty much it.
I actually got a question for you. Speaking of the elders, they didn't particularly seem too keen on you either. Why do you think this?
I don't know.
I mean, in our book, you're probably fine, considering, as far as we know, you're the only village who wants our help.
I may be likely to bring Akari some food every now and again, and I think they don't like our, association.
Yeah, so
Granted,
just
I
being
am
old
the
farts.
only herbalist in the village, and I'm the only one that can treat wounds, so
They have
it
to
doesn't
at least
matter
tolerate
what they
you.
think of me.
Yeah.
They need to at least be... They need to at least tolerate you in this case.
They don't need to
Yeah.
tolerate me. I just don't need to make myself known as much.
How's Akari after all this? Is she okay? Any bouts of
Frustrated. I mean, frustrated. She feels like, no one really cares. Her family's been in this town since its beginning, and her parents used to be the old, village elders, but now that they're gone, they blame her, so she's frustrated.
Why did her parents leave?
They saw the score. Nisha wasn't going to win the war, so they figured better to die in Nisha than live in Pradia, and they went further into Nisha.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't Akari go with them?
I don't know. I'm relatively new. I don't know the whole story.
All right, well, I've got one last question for you, Dan.
Okay.
As far as everything we've told you so far about what we know about the fog, is there anything different or out of place
About
what we know versus what you know?
no, whatever I put in that letter, that's all I know.
Okay.
He's telling the truth, right?
An insight him.
Give me an insight, Jack.
That's what I was asking for.
Yeah, an insight. 24? Being straight with you. He's got no.
He doesn't really have a reason to lie to
I know, but
and he is from Nisha. That's enough for me.
You can never be too sure.
That's true, I guess.
If you're going to visit Akari, can you give her this? And she. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Cherry
Hands you
puts
like
his hand out. I'll take it.
It gives you a small container of fish and rice.
One more question.
Yeah.
Do you know where we might find the fisher who was caught out during one of the fogs?
Kinda. You can try further down by the mouth of the river.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, we'll keep you updated, I guess, Mr. Hideo.
Yeah. We will.
And
Stay
I guess
safe.
with that, we walk off.
Please.
All right.
Do I have cops to attend to?
We'll return when the job is done. Or do we have any more questions?
I'll be here waiting.
Yes.
I guess first off we should go see the shrine, Akari, right? Because food.
Yeah, food. Or do we want to split up and possibly? Because you mentioned that the village. This is after we step out.
Sorry, Cicely, speak up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. This is after we step out, but basically, he mentioned that the villagers looked down upon him for visiting Akari. Should we possibly split up? Just
I think
before
that makes sense. Yeah.
before that stigma comes into us for visiting her.
Yeah. The less
Check it out.
people we have with that stigma, the higher chance. We could split
You know what?
50-50.
Two things. One, I'm not afraid of the stigma that comes with this. And two,
That's fine.
they know that
No,
we're trying to
it's
fix
not.
the.
That's not.
Two,
really the
let me
point,
finish.
but-
Sorry. They know that we're here to try to fix the thing, and they've identified the problem being the temple. If we go there,
Yeah,
they're not going to hate us for it. They're going to say, "Oh, they're doing their job." And if they hate us for it, then we're just going to tell them the truth.
That's
That we're here to
fine.
fix the problem.
But
Now, if you just want to go
As-
see the fisherman, that works too. But
as
don't go
far
and find-
as we're concerned, as long as we're in the playing by what we think to them doesn't necessarily matter. Now, that being said, if we can play both sides of this conflict, the better chance we have of knowing everything that we can get without anybody necessarily asking questions, which we don't want.
Yeah, no. My only issue is how agreeable will they be in terms of us asking them questions.
Yeah, that's fine. See, I'm not as concerned about people being in our group necessarily being marked for speaking to
Yeah, no, I don't-
a-
I honestly don't care about
Yeah.
that. It's just how hard is it going to be for us to get information?
but
That's all I care about at this point. Because
I'm just saying.
I mean,
that
you could
there's no
just
need to
smile
worry.
and ask like we've been doing this far.
yeah, but this far we haven't talked to Aka.
okay, but
Also, like, again, I'm like, stigma aside, I'm sure they're not going to apply a stigma to us. They're not going to do that if it's our job to ask
I
Akari
already-
these questions.
If
You've
I
never
can
been to a village like
I
this,
mean,
have you?
if I can be blunt, they barely even wanted us at the door.
They didn't want any of you at the door, and I point at the Palladians in the party. Well, I mean, the ones that I
Yeah.
definitely know they're Palladian, Kai and
I
Cicely,
realize.
for obvious
They
reasons.
They didn't want us at the door either, let's be frank.
All I had to do
Yeah.
was say I was from Nisho, show them I'm wearing Nisho wear as I show my outfit, and they were pretty
Okay.
okay with talking with me.
Now let me put this to you in a way that you'll learn. The people of this village did not enter you into the door. The man from Nisho who we just met did. The man from Nisho who we just met who gave us hospitality is not liked by everybody else in this village. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Okay, first off, we didn't enter the elder's house earlier
Because they didn't let us.
No, because we didn't need to. And also,
Wait,
because
they also didn't
want
let
Cicely
us.
in there.
They didn't want us.
They didn't want any of us in there.
You know what? I'm not gonna bicker about this because this is just stupid. And now let's go talk to the fisherman.
Sakura,
It would be much
Sakura,
easier.
let's go talk to whatever. That's not the fisherman
Alright.
because I'm down.
Are you
Hey,
excited,
look,
guy? You seem kind of
Yumi and-
out of it.
Yumi and Kai can go see Akari, and everyone else can go talk to the fisherman, if that's how we want to play.
Actually, I was going to suggest me and Kai and Kai and Saka go to the temple because Kai and I just because we're Palladian, Kai and I
Sure.
like to. And
In that
it
case,
won't matter.
I'll take care of the other part. I'll take care of the other part.
I'll
Yeah.
go with you, Marco.
Okay.
So
DT, where do you plan on going?
Oh, sorry. What was that? I zoned for a hot second.
I know the dirt's interesting.
Yeah, no, where are the worms? Can I look for worms
Very deep.
for a hot second?
you see
11
a
o'clock.
worm? They're out. It's raining. They're
Can
out.
I want the worm.
Go.
That's gonna hurt the worm.
DT?
Come on, DT.
Yeah.
Let's go to the docks.
And Sorari, what about you?
I'll go to the docks.
I'm interested in what
Well,
Akari
not for
has
the
to
river,
say.
not,
So
not the
Okay.
docks.
I'll leave you with Sakai.
By,
Basically, then.
by the river, specifically.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So,
All right.
party going to. Let's do Kaida first.
Okay.
So
You said
you're gonna
Kaida or
I'll be right
Kiter?
back.
Kaida.
Kinda, so the fisherman.
Yeah.
Just
As
making
you
sure.
kind of make your way down the mouth of the river, kind of sitting on the shoreline, lazily casting his line out into the river. You see a middle-aged human, kind of balding on top, like really thin hair, is kind of combed over a little bit and stopped halfway. A little portly, wearing simple like peasant's clothes, holding a fishing rod, and he's kind of leaned back. Looks up at you guys, see you approach, and gives you a nod.
Before he sees me approach, do I notice if he still looks hurt from the incident from the fog?
Hard to tell from here.
Can I roll perception or?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Given the fact that he's sitting down like at a good distance away from you. You're at like 3 feet from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just
We're,
seeing.
we're
like
30 feet away from him?
Yeah, about at this point. You can walk closer, but I'm saying.
Okay. I wanted to see if I can figure that out before necessarily asking him about it.
Nah, not at this distance.
Okay. Then no need to.
Would I be able to, since I can see up to like 120 feet?
That's in dark vision. In this
Oh.
you'll have line sight. Yeah. So.
Gotcha. Alright, I mean, I have no problem walking closer.
All right. No, I mean we're walking closer. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Hi. So you're Kaida, right?
Kaida, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We came in over from another town. I'm from Mir, actually. Heard this place
Far away
is really
from home,
nice.
aren't
Wanted to- yeah, really far. Wanted to check this place out. Heard a lot of people liked it.
Quiet town. If you know, get past the incidents, but yeah, nice enough to live.
Fishing going well?
Fishing doing fine actually. Gotta catch quite a few for the next couple days. Everyone's gonna be inside for a bit. Why don't you take a seat?
Sure.
Not
Thank you.
exactly light on my feet.
It's
Oh, totally understand.
we were talking to Mika and Gen actually.
The elders.
Mhm.
What they say.
Yeah, they told us about your accident.
You don't have to dance around. It wasn't an accident. Got
It was because of
careless.
the fog, wasn't it?
Yeah. Got careless. Was outside. Past.
Now
During night.
keep
went
this
back-
on the down low, but we're actually really capable adventurers who were sent here to take care of, or at least investigate what's happening, so that way it doesn't happen to you or to anybody else.
So, any information you might have about your experience that day would
Making my
very
way.
much be appreciated.
I was making my way back from here. This is my fishing spot. I went out to check. I wasn't sure if I put my nets and supplies away. And it wasn't a night where the fog came before, so I went out to check, and I went here and saw that the nets were all back and turned to go home, and before I knew it, hold on, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really nice out here.
And before I knew what happened, I was surrounded by this fog, and this felt like pain. This, like someone's just hitting me, and
So it felt external.
yeah,
Mm.
and I remember blacking out and waking up at home.
Do you know what direction the fog came from? Like, did it come
Comes from the west.
from the west.
Okay, so that's consistent between both accounts so far.
Now, when you say you felt this pain, did it feel? How did it feel?
I've been in a few fights in my day. I was getting my ass kicked.
Oh, well, you have my sympathy.
It's fine. Still a little pain every now and then, but doing better.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Now, just a few last questions. What do you think of the shrine?
Haven't seen anyone in or out. I think it's abandoned, but Dale keeps telling me, there's some girl in there and he keeps bringing her food, so I guess it's not. I don't concern myself with it too much.
Oh yeah, I've heard about Hideo. What do you think of that guy? I haven't seen him before.
Seems all right.
Because I've heard that Mika and Gen don't like him very much.
That's pretty plain. Quite frankly, they're stubborn, set in their ways, and I don't know. I just show up to the meetings, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Well, your experiences have told us a lot. Thank you very much, Kaida. We'll try and see what we can do about this mess.
No problem. If you're gonna stay here, just make sure you're inside. Fog doesn't go inside.
All right. We'll leave you to your fishing then.
Thank you for the information.
Good
I
luck.
hope you get a good catch.
Thank you. As you guys make your way back,
We're just gonna walk a little bit faster away from the river.
Dropping hints.
the party at Akari's. You walk up the stairs to this actually really nicely. It's well kept. Sakura, you can tell this is an old temple, like old. If you had to get, well, first give me a religion check with advantage.
There we go.
Thank God for advantage. 14. Temple's old.
We just rolling that one.
Yeah, temple is really old. Hundreds of years old, like story, like not ancient, but old. And as you get closer and closer, you can kind of make out some of the art to it.
Can I tell if the shrine was built towards a specific day?
It is, yes. It is a shrine to Minoko, who is a goddess of rivers in this general area.
There's no sign of a car yet, right?
No.
I'm gonna use my voice. Akari, Hideo sent us. We're here to talk.
You hear like light footsteps and coming to the it's like sliding open like the doors like the sliding screen door, I forget what they're called. Kind of pushes it over to one side and looks out. You see what is she's no, she's human. You see a human
They're
like
called Shoji, but I think sliding doors is probably just easier for now.
mid-20s with like long black hair, wearing like white robes with the sort of red prayer beads around her neck. And she pokes her head out and looks at you guys and goes, "Who are you? And why did Hideo send you?"
Well, first off, your food, and I slowly and calmly approach the door she's sticking out and just drop the basket in front of the door.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Get to eat sometimes. Yes, but still, why did Hideo send you?
Okay, so, my name is Sakura, and I wave my hand over to the rest of the group that's with me. Introduce themselves.
Cicely?
Yeah.
Cicely
I'm
will-
Kai.
Ari.
Nice to meet all of you. I'm sorry, Miss Leanne, you too, Kai, if the village hasn't been welcoming. They're
Thank you. But yeah, we actually came to the village to investigate the happenings with the fox.
We were sent here to investigate the fog. And all doors pointed here, so I mean,
is it just you four, or?
we have 3 more, but they're also asking a fisherman who appeared to have been injured after the fog attack.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be complicated, and I don't really like telling stories twice. I'll give you the short note, and then you can bring everyone back. Okay.
Okay.
The fog is a semi-natural occurrence.
Curse?
No, she kind of looks left and right. It's demons, but not like demons. Just more troublemakers and tricksters than actual bad demons.
Yeah, the niche kind.
Sounds like they're doing bad things.
I bet.
This is tame as far as demons go. This is more mischief than anything.
Yeah, like imps, kind of. If that's what you guys use in radio.
Yeah, imps is good. Imps are everywhere. Yeah.
I see.
My parents used to be the shrine keepers here, but when they left, and the village wouldn't take my help, well, this happened.
They refused your help?
Yes, they didn't want the daughter of the traders to, just said I was a bad omen.
Oh my god. I see now why.
If you had to help, what would it be? And I'm not saying we're gonna do it for you. We're gonna get you down there to do it. It's the right thing, but what would be the way to deal with this fog?
The fog isn't a fog. It's.
I mean, demons.
Yes. But it's the presence of demons pushing on where we are. They're immaterial things, and the fog is just the shape they take. Given the circumstance, it's too far gone, I guess, to treat this just like prayer. You could try to get the demons to leave.
How would we get them to leave?
I have charms and remedies. It would let someone interact with them. It would let you see them.
Like salt?
Yeah, more like charms and beads like these, but probably more charms.
So we should, before you get into a full explanation, we should probably get our other members.
That would be for the best.
You sure? They didn't seem very happy about coming here.
It's more so that they wanted to cover more ground.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
we just wanted to be able to
You're afraid of
speak
going
with
into
the
the village,
villagers.
right?
Fear is the wrong word. I don't want to deal with that, and I think I'm not allowed there. So I keep to myself, and they keep to themselves.
Hey,
Okay.
Cicely, how much authority do you think we have if we were sent here to deal with this problem?
Not very much, considering it wasn't the elders who called us.
That's smart.
I wonder. Aaron, I'm gonna open up my weaver's kit and all my stuff. Is there any way I can fashion a dress for her with a robe, with like a hood?
No. Most of the supplies went into the kimono.
Yeah. I didn't refill when we left, so that's my bad. We're gonna have to convince the village for you to come down.
Or if you're so willing to help, you go with demons.
Wait.
I am actually down for that. Say less. Show me the way.
I know a bit I don't do with people. I do know about this kind of thing, the occult, and these demons are not mean or malicious. They're just kind of. This is their idea of like pranks or jokes,
Yeah, that would be fitting of a demon.
and would you rather deal with the stubborn souls in the village,
The demons.
or the possibly rational demons? Demons are the next
The
bag.
demon.
I want to deal with both.
Let's attack it from two fronts.
Order of priority. I'm favoring demons.
You and I, we're gonna go far.
The fog will possibly be here tonight.
All right, tells what we need to know to prepare.
Bring
Let's
everyone,
get the
bring
others here first, and
everyone to the temple, and I will make some charms for you.
okay.
We'll be back shortly-ish.
All right.
You guys
And with-
go on ahead
and
and
with
get
that-
the others back here. I want a moment with the temple. It's not very often I'm given this chance to appreciate my culture.
Enjoy
Okay.
yourself.
And as everyone save Sakura goes to get the rest of the party, bring to the temple, we will call the session.
All right.
There, and
Demon.
there was
Alright.
combat.
That happens.
I will be right back. I need to take out some garbage.
All right. Roleplay sessions are fun.
Demon.
All right, I'm gonna cut to the stream ending slide. Whoa.
Thank you for watching.
What
Thank
will
you.
happen next time on Blood
Join us
Bright?
next time where DT can actually
Find
get a
worms.
worm.
You're not
Please
getting the
don't,
worm.
please
Please,
don't get the worms.
DT,
Please
don't.
get
Please,
please.
DT, please don't eat the bugs off the floor.
Hey,
But
Oh,
real
no,
talk.
no, no.
DT.
What?
DT. Demons are bigger worms.
This is true.
Will the party
Right.
vanquish the demons? Will the villagers
Or
learn
will
their
they-
lesson?
Or we'll have
Will
the party
Sakura's
make a
backstory
pact
be
with
revealed
demons.
in this one area that is just screaming his backstory? Find out next time on Blood Price. Thanks for
But-
watching.
Than's for coming,
DT
everyone.
just likes
Cut it
good,
now,
Thanks
cut it
for
now.
coming.
good wormy
Cut it now,
reviews.
cut it now.
Was that the film theory
No,
ending?
we're not cutting it now because we're talking
No.
with the rest of the
Demon
group.
We're just gonna
Hunter.
Oh my
Um,
god, Kai.
What did you guys think?
And this, or 11 or so people.
Okay,
tell
though,
us
not
that
gonna
we
lie,
didn't know about
I
that.
really like. For some reason, I zoned out. Like I was just staring at my roll 20, just zoned out.
I can
It's
feel
fine.
Like,
Yes.
That happened to me a
but
few
like I know
times.
what I know what.
That's kind of why I do like splitting the party, because it gives people a little bit of a break during these sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of many good reasons.
To actually split the party.
Yeah.
Also, when we're going back, I'm definitely taking I'm definitely gonna be looking for again.
Also, it gives us the opportunity for very interesting and dynamic roleplay.
I'm sorry, what?
Dynamic.
I said splitting the party gives us opportunity for interesting and dynamic roleplay.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna become a demon hunter until I'm a god. Wait,
No,
No,
that's
you're about
close.
to make a Chris. You're about to make a pact with a demon.
Maybe,
I hope you know that.
maybe not. Who knows?
I am thou, thou art
We
I.
did find
What
the
hap-
Velvet Room speakeasy. Oh, hey, Aaron.
Hello.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, supposedly I'm making a pact with a demon. Will that prevent me from the Pantheon at all?
Oh my god.
He's not doing
Oh
that.
my
You're not allowed to do
God.
that.
I
You're
mean,
not-
look,
That
Banned.
doesn't seem like a very now question.
Banned.
That sounds like a later question.
Also, reminder: we are still recording.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, no, of
Oh,
course.
it's still
That's fine.
streaming. Yeah, 'cause
Demon hunters.
This is like a little
Dang.
talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, Kai is he's goal oriented, but he is also he is he has tunnel vision. Yeah.
We're all meeting up to go demon hunting.
Demon.
We ended
Okay.
with,
For lack of better word.
Oh
And
no,
now-
they were semi-rational. We're gonna try to reason with them. And if not, smite.
I'm gonna charm them,
I think
and
we,
if that doesn't work, I'm gonna kill him.
I think we can end the stream now and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, for lack of a better word, I did not want to end the stream without at least first thanking Aaron for DMing the session and thanking the Feast for streaming it.
I was going to, before we went, I was going to go, because you caught me mid-clap. Thank you everyone for coming out and watching. We are live 8 on Fridays, barring any more pop-up meetings, because that's
We'll
not
try
really a
to
pop-up
be more
anymore.
timely
If
in
it's
the
2 weeks
future.
in a row, my dude, it's not a pop-up. We will be here.
Bye.
Start again.
Thanks for showing up.
Thanks for
Thanks.
showing
All
up.
right.
Thanks
Thanks.
for giving
Thank
us
you,
your
chat.
love and support. Please come back next week where we answer the questions that we just asked.
Yeah.
Or not. Who knows?
Also, we'll be
There'll
in the
just be more
chat
questions.
after. Some of us are going to be staying in the chat if you have anything you want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
See
that,
ya.
say goodbye to the camera goblins. Stream over.
Night,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye now.